Well, hello there.
But
No.
you have to make a cleric.
Hi.
You're not the boss of me. I don't have to make a cleric.
So he made an entire 5-book series about a main character having a cleric, and it is amazing for a cleric being the main character.
I will check that out later. But hi, we're live.
You mean they don't die immediately?
Clerics? No, clerics.
That's totally a veiled insult there. It's amazing for a cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like kind of
look,
me to a certain extent.
I have a backup character
plays,
that's a
nobody plays cleric by choice. Usually the person playing the cleric is the last one to the table when people are making their characters.
Yeah, and people's like, we need a cleric. You're like, oh shit, all right.
I was willing to make one for Sonata 2. It just really sucks that I couldn't. I should have dipped a little bit more into my ranger because I'm like, spell. Oh, I can't do any. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
done.
done.
I have
I'm
a
done.
backup
didn't need any
character
healing
either
in that
for
campaign
Destiny
anyway.
Forged or this that is a cleric.
We didn't. I was
choice.
like, I'm gonna practice being healer. This is gonna be fun. Barely anyone needed healing until maybe that last fight. And then I was like, the hell?
Yeah, it gets to the point to like once everybody hits about like level 6 or so, like everyone has some form of self-sustain.
Mm-hmm. As it should be.
Yeah.
Good point.
And then we should run out of those self-sustains and then have to worry.
Until you hit a boss monster that does, crazy ass, like, whatchamacallit, AoEs and stuff like that. And everyone's like, I'm down like half my hit points.
It's like,
you could always play a cleric like Laura Bailey does and
not heal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trickster cleric.
Yep.
One of my favorite
I'm a cleric.
characters that I have is a trickster domain cleric and a rogue multi-class. Little halfling.
I mean, battle clerics can be like pretty nasty as far as damage output goes.
Yep. That's why I like playing as battle cleric. Battle cleric, or back like when it was in 3.5, the cleric of war.
I mean, look at the shit.
I mean, didn't Amelia in Into the Wildlands totally destroy a frog from the inside?
Oh yeah, with blight.
Yeah, blight is beautiful.
She was your cleric that got swallowed whole, and then she was just like explodito.
Yeah, it's like I just cast blight on the inside of it.
It's like ooh.
Well, that's 81 damage.
Yeah.
Like you can't miss.
Yeah.
That's a class I have lined up for a backup character for the next campaign.
I will say for
a death cleric.
Campaign 3.
Grave cleric.
I'm going
No,
to,
it's a death
cleric.
cleric.
I'm going to be giving everybody information soon in regards to campaign 3, just in case you want to rethink your characters.
Actually, yeah, because I know you and I have discussed potentials for what I want to do, and it seems to fit the mold of what you got, but I think that information would also be very helpful.
Because it's going to be like this one, I'm aiming for it to be a little more grimdark. I'm aiming it for it to be a little more horror inspired because of like the location and what's all up there. So
are you guys talking about something
happy-go-lucky
Destiny Forge season 3?
Yeah, campaign 3 is
Are you continuing your existing characters or okay?
Oh no, once this campaign ends, we have new characters for Destiny Forge season 3 or campaign 3.
Once the campaign ends, you have that end of campaign battle royale that y'all got to do before we go into campaign 3.
Yeah,
that's right.
I have plans for that.
Yeah.
We all go after Zale if Zale's involved.
No. You've all said it already. I know it's coming.
No,
good luck.
Seriously. No offense, but Zale's not a problem.
You say that.
Wow.
But she's got some real nasty tricks up her sleeve. Also,
Ash has subdued her twice.
There's apparently
on.
a lot of things that you depend upon for Zale that can be taken away with one thing.
All I have to do is hold up a zombie flesh and go eat it, and you'll eat
everything that she does and has is all natural abilities.
Aside from the axe.
And the eyes.
Yeah, but she never really uses the axe anyway.
Yeah, just wait till somebody just uses some high-end spell and summons an astral dreadnought into the material plane.
Okay, that's a problem.
That sounds like a problem for everybody.
But yeah, so we're here with another episode of Withered Wastes. It's been what, 2 weeks, 1 week? I don't know.
2 weeks.
I don't know. I don't know what time
It's-
is anymore.
We had a skip for a while, so
Yeah.
it's
It's
understandable.
all a blur now.
Last time we left off here, everyone, you were able to get the items back from the snakes with 100 mage hands.
The asshole snakes.
The asshole snakes. Syra was able to get her pack back. I believe it was Minako who was shaping earth around outside and found even more treasure buried in the sand in what looked like it was going to be going down a little bit deeper under the sand, but she decided to leave that alone just in case. I mean, probably a smart idea. Kind of sad that you didn't press it, but you found a new cat.
My kitty, Oli.
Yeah, Oli,
How about
a white ball of fluff with a singular bright green eye in the center of its head and a strange bud on the back of its neck that seems to open up and bring out just a small little tendril or tentacle. Had some of a bit of a green goop underneath on the underside of it, tangled up in its fur.
Sarah ate it.
Syra ate it, and it kind of healed her.
I thought you meant the cat at first. I was like, wait, what?
She ate the cat. Yeah, sorry.
No.
The cat was an emergency ration.
Never.
My food wasn't good
After
enough.
some investigation, you found that cat came from the pod that you had brought into the house, the strange healing tank. That green goo that was inside was seemingly healing the cat. Though unfortunately for other creatures, that tank is not going to be much of a help, as you did find Torvald, the storm giant, little ways away from where you made camp, dead, completely torn up by the void drake that he had engaged in combat the previous night. Oh, you did get, well, I should say Callie gained a new friend, as Rutgar has now bound himself to her by replacing one of her eyes with his, kind of giving them a bit of a mental link. You left Rutgar behind for a little bit as he needed to eat and decided he was going to consume the flesh of Torvald. Journeying a bit farther into the wasteland, heading towards the oasis where Syra and Nerix's clan is currently making camp. You ran into a couple land sharks who did a bit of damage to some of you, but thankfully you're able to dispatch them, got rid of them. And after talking to, while talking to Gaius about what his plans and what his brother's plans were for once they reached the oasis, you spotted a large train a bit of a ways away, heading away from the destroyed city that you were coming from. And a couple of you mentioned that these trains run between the cities as a means of expedited travel for those who have the money to pay the fees to ride. Some of you wanted to ride the train, others wanted to hijack the train, but there was a close to unanimous decision that the more pressing matter at hand, instead of committing grand robbery, was to make your way towards the oasis as quickly as possible to speak to Syra's grandmother and to get your companions to safety. So as we pick up today, it's the start of a new day. You rode, well, you drove the skiff a bit more into the night before making camp. It was eventless. It was thankfully quiet. No more snakes. No dragons. Nothing. Everyone got a peaceful sleep. And as the day is beginning anew, you have loaded your skiff up. It's now gotten to the point, Nerix, to where if you wish to use your bike as well, you could without drawing too much attention. So if you wanted to ride the bike while somebody else navigated the skiff, you could totally do that.
Okay. I do have a question.
Okay.
I never got any of the specs as far as like its speed or anything, or its durability. Also, I don't know what it runs on.
Oh, that's right. I never told you what it runs on.
Yeah, I don't know what its HP is. I don't know what it runs on because technically
We're
the only
waiting on
bike.
some stat blocks for a few things here myself.
Well, the only bike that exists in D&D right now are the ones in the Hells where it's run on soul coins.
Yeah, they're run on soul coins.
But this is artificer make, so I don't know. It's not like
bike,
gas is a thing, but
no, this bike runs specifically on moisture. It runs on water.
oh, sweet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Except for the fact that we're in the desert. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey,
see, you have a Shell gas station with you because your sister can just cast create water, and there you go.
Yeah. Plus, I actually know I have a frost spell that could like help for emergency supply.
Yep. But yeah, I'll get the stat block of the bike to you at some point.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Prepare, create water for today.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, Sarah.
It's the only vehicle that when you pee in the
'Cause I
gas
have
tank,
it
it
too.
still runs.
Oh my
Right.
god, I could pee in it.
Okay, that's good. You got it.
I
Wait,
got
does
it,
the
don't
bike
worry.
does the bike have a gamer bucket?
Oh god, everyone pee in this bag so I can fire up the engine.
Like Waterworld.
Right.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, I can cast
Okay.
create
Cyrus
water.
not the only one who can create water.
Oh god.
You're disgusting.
I blame Zorro for this now.
Anyway, Miniko's gonna do her morning draw of the fates.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Ah! Let's see what we
Look,
get this
we're
time.
we're putting HB Fox's extensive work on planets to work.
So if
Yes.
okay, but you heard it here. If anything goes wrong, if the fates are against you today, it's HB Fox's fault.
Yeah, definitely not mine.
Well, hey, I don't think that's how it works.
Yep,
Is
yep.
that how it works?
You
Yep.
introduced astrology
That's
into
not
this
what
game.
I heard.
You introduced
Well,
astrology
technically-
into this world, so
Well, I mean, technically, no, he did it. It was me. But I like the idea of blaming HB Fox.
See, what I heard
Okay.
and my take from it was that
Yeah. And
Minako,
did you top deck it?
I top decked it.
Okay, yeah, she's only top decking.
So once again, looks like the fates are in your favor today.
Okay.
So things
Someone else is getting it back.
seems like things will be a little easier as the day progresses.
I'd like to point out that Minako will never disclose this information. She won't mention the group if it's a good or a bad day.
Everyone just
We
sees
don't
her
even know if you have the
everyone just
cards.
sees her just top deck a card, look at it, and put it back, and that's it.
Oh no, like in-game performative wise, she does the whole like I'm here to steal your money and tell you bullshit deal.
Oh,
But she doesn't say anything.
okay. So with the fates tempted, and once again in your favor, how are you all moving out today?
Would any of you prefer to drive while I take the bike for a spin, or do you want me to drive for the first part of the day?
You guys
I
got the
think-
Sirenscape link, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, just make sure you don't crash again.
I can handle the skiff, or Syra can handle the skiff if you want to take your contraption.
It's been a long time since I last rode her, so I would like to drive if someone doesn't mind taking over the skiff.
And when you climb onto your bike, you notice that there's a new switch that's been added to it.
Snit.
It's
Yeah.
aftermarket. It's going to void the warranty.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck is this?
No, really, what is it? I don't know.
Sned, what did you do? Did you add a launch button on this thing or something?
What is it?
Rojan, what is it? I don't know.
You notice that underneath, like in very faint white paint, it just says "Go fast."
Oh god, do I have nitro on here? Or nitrous, whatever. Oh god.
Oh no.
Fuck it. She's gonna put on her goggles and pull up her scarf to cover her mouth and
Just make sure you got a long way in front of you before those.
there's desert in front of me. I'm pretty sure I'm good.
As you climb onto the bike and you turn the engines on and stuff, you begin to hear a little bit of whirring as a sidecar kind of pops out of the side.
Oh, snit!
Well,
Didn't you say that was detachable?
Can you unattach it, please?
no.
Sned.
How do I make it pop back in?
There's a button, there's another switch on it to where you could turn the sidecar on or off, or you can just detach the sidecar completely.
Snit, this is gonna make my bike heavier.
Hey DM, I have a quick question while I'm preparing my spells. Can I ask
Uh-huh.
you real quick?
Sure.
I just want to know if these two spells will combine or not. Oh, never mind. They're both concentration. That answers my question.
Well, there you go.
Never mind.
Welcome.
Continue.
So yes, you can detach the sidecar if you want. You could put it up onto the skiff, but it's there that the sidecar can hold 2 other people if need be.
Fire, go, jump in.
I want to test this new feature first before I get anyone else on here.
That's fine.
Syra's just sitting on the floor waiting to while everyone figures things out, playing with Ollie and Simon. She's totally distracted.
I'll join you. Just kind of jumps into the cart.
No, I said I didn't want anyone in it.
It's fine. And I
Yeah,
just put
yeah.
the goggles on.
Yeah, well, Minako will go and put her feet on the dashboard of the cart.
Yeah, we'll just both be like, let's do this.
But she won't jump over. She'll mold earth her way up above the line and then just jump in the cart.
I'm gonna do that thing where I just quickly rev it up and I have the back wheel spin so fast that I start doing a 360 spin.
Okay.
That's fine.
Wait a minute. Do you have a bag of dirt on you at all times now
Me?
to mold earth like that?
Oh. I'm gonna hit the goddamn button. See what happens.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
So who's in the sidecar? Is anyone in the sidecar? 2 people are in the sidecar. Okay.
Wait, how many
there's
people
a
sit in the
seat-
sidecar?
There is a
Dude.
seat behind her as well.
Yep, there is. Yeah, because you've got your bike, then you got you've got your seat, then your sister's seat in the
Yeah.
back, and the sidecar can hold up to 2 more people.
Oh god, there's no one get used to this shit. All right, I'm gonna go.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
trying to find the War Machine top speed here
Oh,
for
the
For the
She's
Avernus.
immediately dismantling that
Avernus.
sidecar.
yeah, the soul
the
bike.
speed. is 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay.
Yep.
So that's normally your top speed right there for your motorcycles, 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
When you flip that button, everybody who is in the bike, I need you to give me strength saving throws.
Okay.
Okay.
19 total.
Wait, what is this? What saving throw?
Strength.
Strength.
Okay. I have a +3 to strength.
I have a
That doesn't
+2.
matter because I'm still rolling fucking low. That's a 5. I failed.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. 18.
18.
19.
Okay. So there is just this huge kick the moment you hit that button. Like you have to hold on. You're like white knuckling it for a moment as it just bolts off. And there's just a large cloud of sand that kicks up behind you. As it kind of clears, Mina's kind of like half buried in sand from not being able to hold on. And the bike is just going. You're moving at probably about 600 feet a second, or 600 feet around at this moment.
I'd like to do zoomies.
But I will tell you right now that while you have this pretty much afterburner on, every time you try to make a maneuver or you try just to hold on, there are going to be increased skill checks because it is not meant for a long burst.
So okay, so that was my follow-up. So it's just like a short burst thing.
It's not meant for a continual thing.
Okay.
Your bike's like structural integrity cannot handle it. Like even
More
as
of a let's get the fuck out of here.
even as you have it on right now, you can feel it shaking.
God.
Whoa.
Would I know if the checks I would need to make are the vehicle land checks?
It's going to be vehicle land checks, and it's going to be strength as well to see if you can maintain, a grip on the bike.
Good to know. Okay.
Okay.
So as soon as it's done, she's definitely like probably just from the sheer shock, she probably has like a bunch of just dirt and sand all over.
Oh
the
yeah,
front
you're
of her.
covered. You're covered. There's some sand. There's some sand
Like-
that is like now probably about ankle deep in the sidecar.
I just like lift up the goggles like, oh wait, sunlight.
You kind of cough and a little bit of sand comes out of your mouth.
Prestidigitation. Look over at Mina's like,
No, Mina goes.
Mina's
Mina's way the fuck back there.
Yeah. Mina
oh,
goes,
she got
nowhere
left
near it.
behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
She fell off.
Oh, the bitch.
basically-
because she wasn't grabbing
Yeah,
onto
she
anything
flew
to
out.
begin with. She was leisurely sitting in the
That's
car.
right. You had your legs up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much went like 0
I just
to
rolled
60
off of it,
in
like, what's
no
it? Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. So Nyric's kind of like still in like shock because of adrenaline rush. She looks over at Reju and she just points at her her scarf.
It's like,
Next time have that up.
And you notice that this short burn by itself has used up about a quarter of your tank already.
Yeah, that I figured. Okay.
refilling that won't be a problem, though, right?
Woo!
What does it run
Okay.
off of? Water?
Water, yeah.
Okay, we can handle that.
Well,
All right.
moisture.
Moisture.
Could be anything.
Liquid
really.
moisture. It doesn't specifically have to be water, but
Health potions.
better than sticky.
Oh, I should have made it
No!
run on health potions.
No! No!
Too late.
Well-
No takesy backsies.
All right, let's head back. We're going at a normal pace now, so you don't have to.
Okay, and
Just don't open your mouth. I would
just
put a
kind of
scarf
like
on.
pulls the actually no, she's wearing the dress. She doesn't have a hood.
Yeah, I would. Just don't open up your mouth when we head back.
Fine.
And she'll go ahead and she'll do another quick spin with the back wheel and start heading off back towards the group.
So who?
And you'll just see Minako getting up, like losing the particles effects of where her echo would have been. Like just from the ground, just straight to standing up.
What was that, Snit?
But who would win? Who would win in a race, Callie or the bike?
Callie could run.
Yeah,
longer.
in the long term,
Callie, for
in the
sure.
long term, Callie.
Yeah.
Quarter-mile stretch.
Yeah, the bike is a sprinter. Callie is a marathon runner.
Yeah.
What's the 1 to 60 looking like on both of them?
I think the
Good.
bike is faster actually
Yeah.
on the 1
Yeah.
to 60.
Like the 1 to 60, the bike is faster.
And that's her not using her Phoenix wings. So
Yeah.
Callie's already stupid crazy fast without them. So
Yeah,
so
Callie-
it'll probably take a
Callie-
little bit, but she'll get back.
Callie needs a special flight suit to use top speed for the Phoenix wings.
Needs
Exoskeleton.
needs the like the pilot like grav suit.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much because her bird body cannot handle Mach 1 on itself.
Damn hollow
But
bones.
so can Callie pass out if she runs too fast from like the
G
G's like
forces.
sitting? Yeah.
Technically,
Oh, yeah.
technically,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
yeah, technically anybody, if you're falling for a long enough time or you're going too fast, most definitely I would make you roll a constitution check to see if you can maintain consciousness.
Yeah,
Oh,
that makes
you-
sense.
You've seen that roller
Science.
coaster video where somebody's like going up and they're conscious, but then they go down and then they're unconscious, and then it's back up and back down. Yeah, it's like that.
And somebody
So,
puts the Windows
fine.
restart noise on it.
Oh
Yep.
god.
I'm
Yep,
glad I
exactly.
had the opportunity
Yeah.
to get that suit before we left the city. Well, I'm also glad that Snit can make any modifications that I may need to it.
Yeah.
Well, I already have a couple modifications in mind.
I'm sure you do.
Callie now has a sidecar.
Kelly just
Rogen?
is a jet.
Rogen,
He turns
it's
her
scary,
into a jet.
but you're not too far off.
Oh no.
Is it like a baby harness for
Yeah.
Snit?
I was just thinking that it's one of those like you see them in Seattle and like downtown and everything where it's just the people that are on bikes and they've got the little mini carriage behind them, but instead of a bike it's just Callie.
Yeah,
She's got the
Callie's a
straps
pack
and she
mule.
just runs.
See, I was thinking like the thing that people like put their kids where they have them on a leash like dogs,
Yep.
except it's Callie and she just goes.
Jeez.
I mean, it's what I did in the city with Snit. Come here.
So when Nyrix comes back, she is going to wait for Reggie to get out of the sidecar and find the button or whatever to freaking like
Disconnect.
get rid of that sidecar.
Okay, so I'd like to remember this is a SNIT contraption. Are you sure you just want to go around flipping switches?
I mean,
Well, I know my bike. I would see if there's a new button on there.
here's the thing. Snit's a kobold. He's not a gnome. You don't flip switches on gnome technology because it'll probably blow up.
Yeah. Wasn't it smart?
It just walks
Oh.
over and pushes the button that makes
I
it
forgot.
go back inside.
I forgot to tell you guys. Gilly's work donated $200 to Extra Life the other week.
Oh,
So-
Really?
that's so nice
Wow.
of them. Wow.
Gilly, are you in chat here?
Let me pull. What's the worst?
I know
that can
Gilly
happen?
was
Oh,
in
shit.
chat.
I only
Might be off
rolled the
helping with
highest
baby.
of numbers.
She probably
Oh,
helped with the
snap.
baby. So that means that we've
That's
got
cool. Her office did
2
that.
deck draws that we got to do.
Did
Do we have a
she
visit
say
from
who?
the raccoon?
Oh,
Wait, do
So
we have
you
one or
should
two?
text her. She's not in chat right now.
Do we have 1 or 2 raccoon draws?
You have 2 deck draws.
We should probably wait for her to be around.
Well, yeah, because she's gonna choose which one of you poor souls has to draw
Well,
from the deck.
Not just to
Oh,
choose, but to
boy.
actually watch.
yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
So we've got two deck draws in the wings.
Oh boy.
Probably wrangling Bebe.
So once
I'll message her.
That's really
Once-
cool, though.
once
Yeah.
Nyrix comes back, pulling up in her now Snit modified bike.
Yeah, jumps out, scoops the sand out with prestidigitation. It's like, all right, I think it's clear.
Prestidigitation, magical laundromat. That's all anybody uses it for.
I mean,
Exactly.
she's like her bike's dirty anyway because she travels on it all the time. Just to get some of the excess dirt off, she just does that spin she did at the beginning where she just kind of does a wish to kind of get most of that off. but yeah, she'll like Shadow Fox just did. He showed her where the button was to kind of put the sidecar kind of back in, whatever, and she was like, all right.
Yeah, and you could see like the
That's cool.
sidecar kind of like folds in on itself and then just becomes like almost like an extra attachment onto the back wheel well
Okay.
and onto the side of the bike. Like you could tell that it's there, but
Like an ATV, how it kind of looks like
Yeah.
an extra like holder or
yeah.
carriage place. Okay. Yeah.
Saddlebags.
She's actually okay with that. She just thought there would be this heavy thing constantly there, but now that she knows that it folds in like that, she's like, okay. She won't dismantle it. All right, well, that was fucking cool.
Why can I see Nurx trying to dismantle things and it just making a horrid mess?
She's intelligent. You guys act like she's this dumbass.
That has nothing to do with intelligence.
No, you're just a jackhammer.
No,
not
I
a
said
scalpel.
intelligent.
Snit, you're the workshop. She would be the extra hand for you because it's her bike.
Remember, I know poisons.
She's gonna
Don't eat your
poison.
lunch.
She's gonna poison bike her to repair it.
Hey, that's moisture. She just drops one of her mutagens down there. Oh my god, I could do that.
Yes,
What if it mutates
yes,
the bike?
please pour a mutagen in the gas tank. Let's see what happens.
Mutagen bike.
Actually,
it messes with your bodily cells.
It gets all buff and everything.
that's actually a good question. Is there like some sort of exhaust
Oh yeah,
or
Technically,
some sort of?
yeah. There's still like exhaust and everything for it.
So if she poisoned the fuel and it went out the exhaust, fly by, poison an area.
I'm
just keep
going to
going.
tell you right now to save everyone the trouble. The mutagens specifically work for me and me alone. It does not work on objects or any other human being.
But
it was
other
made for
poisons,
my body.
Other poisons.
Other poisons, yeah. That's
All
for
right.
everybody.
So once Nerix
The bike
gets
has
back,
cloud kill.
yeah, pretty much.
of
Who
exhaust.
is going to be riding on the bike and who is going to be piloting? Who's going to be riding / piloting the skiff?
She specifically only allows Syra on her bike
Okay.
for now. For now.
I mean, we've seen you crash before, so like, who'd want to get on?
You
it?
haven't seen me crash. You just
but
heard
we
about
know of it. Yeah, but so
Yeah,
I mean, I drew it, so I drew the wreck.
it. So if Syra wants to be on the back of the bike, she'll allow it. Otherwise, she'll go solo.
She's actually a little too enamored with her cat right now, so she's gonna sit on the skiff
Okay.
with her kitty. And she's just gonna say, Nerix, enjoy your ride. You should get some alone time with your bike anyway.
Thank you. You know me so well.
I know.
Enjoy the.
I'll
cat.
drive though if we need another driver.
Kind of looks over at Snit. Just like, what in the devil's name made you want to do that button?
Sometimes you need to get places fast or
Because-
get out of places
Because Kobold.
So
That was
just
the oh
ahead-
shit button.
just a heads up, maybe consider the rider's strength, or rather
fast.
their
Snip pulls out
endurance.
a rope from his bag.
Do you have it? Do you have anything that works better than a rope? Ropes hurt and chafe.
A rope
You think
kind
like leather seats, straps?
We'll buy you a silk rope later, princess. Let's go.
Nice.
I mean, it's more for comfort for those that want to help.
All right, silk.
I get the feeling Nurx doesn't like silk very much.
Well, that's a
Silk
thing.
are for people who want luxury. I was not in luxury.
I'm okay
so.
with leather. Jesus. Gosh.
All right, so we have another. Oh crap! We have 2 days. No, a day.
More
4 days.
Mm-hmm.
ish.
4 days. Okay.
4 days.
Syra like
We have several days.
licks her finger and puts it in the air and looks around. 4 days.
The air tells me 4 days.
That's survival.
I actually have a question,
Yeah.
Rogen. Would Minako be able to stand like at the front of the skiff, and as long as she doesn't do anything, could she like be molding earth like in front to make the thing go faster? Because I know we could like with generate wind, we could also speed it up that way, but I don't have that. But could I like make the terrain easier to manage? Like immediately in front of the skiff.
I think you could. Yeah, because bring up Mold Earth.
Is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a wind cantrip, so I could do like a little burst if we needed it.
I don't think I have it in my spells because like it didn't do
I mean,
anything.
it's Mold Earth, right?
I have Scrappy sit behind.
Yeah, I
the
don't have it
sail
on
and
there,
just
but
go,
yeah, it's older.
Let me see here. Mold
You have
Earth.
Scrappy what?
Scrappy behind the sail going.
Because she
Actually,
can
no, you can because it says if you target an area of loose earth, you can instantly excavate it, move it along the ground, and deposit it up to 5 feet away. You can cause shapes, colors, or both to appear in the dirt or stone, spelling out words, creating images, or shaping patterns. Changes last for an hour. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain. Alternatively, you can cause the ground to become normal terrain if it's already difficult. This change lasts for an hour. If you cast a spell multiple times, you can have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time, and you could dismiss an effect as an action. It is a cantrip. It takes 1 action to cast. So technically, yeah, you could.
All right, yeah, so
You
that's
could change the sand from difficult terrain to normal terrain, because all of the desert is difficult terrain, and the only way to move through it normally would be to, like on foot, either have some sort of like sand shoe or something, which you have, or by skiff. So by changing the area of the terrain in front of you to normal terrain, you may be able to get a bit more speed.
And I assume it'll make it easier on
Yeah, it would,
the bike as well, because then it's
Well, you can target 2 areas. That would be both the sides of the skiff.
it's a 5-foot cube as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so if Nyrix
Hmm.
was either tailing it or in front of the skiff, she also can get she would also be able to get it. Yeah, go ahead and give yourself a point of inspiration for that one. That's good thinking.
Hell yeah, I need it because I roll low all the goddamn time.
So yeah, if you want
Dice do really hate you.
if you want to stand at the front of the skiff and just continuously cast
Well,
Mold
yeah,
Earth.
that depends because if Nyrix wants the benefit and lead the pack, I would have to be on the bike.
Oh, that actually brings up a good point.
So
The
you're gonna have to
inspira-
tail.
The inspiration that I got everybody for cooking last game, that was in the previous day. Is that gone now?
Yeah, that would be gone because it's a meal inspiration.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I already removed it.
Cool.
And I'm not even going to consider those inspiration anymore. I'm just going to call it a food buff, because
okay.
like that shouldn't take your inspiration slot for doing something creative like Julian just did with the Mold Earth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you want to cast Mold Earth, if you want to stand at the front of the skiff and cast Mold Earth on the sand and make the terrain a little more easier to traverse, you can.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. Then
Okay.
Nyrix, if you want the good terrain, back of the line.
That's totally fine because unless it's my sister, I don't trust anyone else driving that skiff and running me over. So I've had every intention of going either in the back or on the side.
Yeah, I'm a good driver.
Now, who is driving today?
That would be
Callie's happy to do it unless somebody else wants to.
Well, we've got 2 skiffs, right? So do we need 2
No, we
drivers?
have-
we have
you
one
have
skiff.
one
One skiff,
skiff
one
and the
bike.
bike. Yeah, skiff and the bike.
I thought that
No, that one
Gaia
crashed into
said-
the second skiff we ever had was the one that got crashed into the camp of
Yeah, that's the
bandits.
one that Minako used.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
that's
the,
the
the,
other
the,
one.
the HMS war crime.
okay. So I'll look over at Callie.
Victory. It's the
Do you
word I
want
would
to
use.
drive, or do you want me to drive first?
Give me a sec. I need to take my cat out.
Okay.
I drove last night, so you can take it
Yeah.
if you want.
No problem.
You take first half of the day, I'll take second half.
Yeah, that sounds good. Everyone keep an eye on Ollie in case he decides to roam around.
Ollie kind of just like hops down and sits at your feet. Has his tail like sort of wrapped around him, and he's just like looking about.
Okay, good. Hold on, Ollie. And Simon's wrapped around my well, he's gonna be on my shoulder because I have to put my staff down, I imagine, just to drive.
Yeah.
So that's how I'll be doing that. Alrighty, what kind of roll do you need, sir?
Well, I'm going to need first a vehicle piloting roll. You can make that with advantage since you have the easier earth in front of you now, thanks to Mina being sort of an excavator in front of you.
Okay, so that would be so I do I have the vehicles tool set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I do have that. I'm just trying to remember, is it like a dex?
It's dex based.
Yeah, it's dex based.
Okay, so it's D20 roll plus my proficiency bonus plus my dex bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
At advantage. Okay.
With
Thank
advantage. And this is just to see if you're able to maintain piloting the skiff without incident.
14.
Okay, it's good. It's like piloting that thing isn't a really high DC, so 14 will pass.
Okay.
All right, so you're piloting that. While Syra is piloting, did you also want to do the skill roll, or do you want to leave that to somebody else, like encounters and whatnot?
I can do that as well. I'm gonna use let me just do this real quick so people can see me. I'd like to use survival and just use my like knowledge of the terrain and what it's like, and kind of trying to avoid areas that I would know or kind of guess there might be some dangerous creatures nearby, or there might be a drop off in the land. Just trying to use kind of that survival sense to find the path, essentially find the best path.
Yeah. So you don't get eaten by a dragon or drive into a chasm or something.
Trying to find a safe and fast way through.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh, good roll. Plus my survival. Mathing. I have a little calculator just for this. 21.
21. Okay. Go ahead and roll me percentiles here.
You want me to roll percentiles, you said?
Yep.
Okay. For a second there, I thought you said let me roll. I'm like, oh, you want to roll?
No. I don't think anybody here wants me to roll.
46.
46. Where is that?
Quick, change the map before he comes back.
Sorry, there was
I
something.
put that Cthulhu mini.
No, I'm getting a book.
A book.
Oh no, he's getting a book! Ah! No!
I'm trying to remember where weather effects were in
Oh.
the survival guide. Not the survival guide, but the oh, here it is. I found it.
I did.
I found it.
By the way, just as a reference, Snit is whenever we're on the skiff, Snit's doing the whole like crow's nest perch thing. So if anybody doesn't immediately say they want to do like the perception check or something, I will.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh. Okay.
Oh. I don't know if that's a good O or a bad O or just a general O.
So,
Awesome O's.
Sarah, as you're riding the skiff, you notice that the skies begin to darken as what looks to be very heavy rain clouds begin to blot out the sun.
I get excited.
Hmm.
Hey guys, I think it's gonna rain. It's gonna be wonderful. Desert gets it so rarely.
I agree. This be a nice change of pace.
You think probably within the next hour or so, you're gonna get some sort of rainfall.
Do I get a sense of the amount? Like, is it just going to be like a drizzle? Is it going to be a downpour to where it might create more difficult terrain for us?
Being a druid, go ahead and give me a nature roll.
Okay. Please lower the DC for being a druid. Because nature's stupidly intelligent space. I'm gonna complain about that every time. Got a freaking 10.
A 10? You could tell just by the scent that's beginning to flow through the air, that you're looking at probably some very heavy rainfall.
Okay.
Like you could like, even as like the clouds are like starting to roll in, the they look rather angry, very heavy, almost like as if they're also thunderheads.
Do I have an experience, like oftentimes, living close to Arizona, I know that when it rains, sometimes there's like flash floods and stuff like that. Am I
Monsoon season
feeling concerned about that, or
you think that the it's gonna be,
it's possible?
It's anybody who was, say, walking would be like maybe sloshing at some point. The skiff itself, the way that it's built, they're designed for these just situations, just in case you come across rainfall in the desert. You know that your sister's bike may have an issue later on in the day, like it may get stuck in wet patches or whatnot, but aside from that, the skiff should be fine, especially with like mold earth being still used.
Okay. I'm going to get my sister's attention, and we know each other pretty well, so I'm going to do kind of like hand signs. I'm going to point up at the sky and do hand signs like rain, lots of rain.
I thought you were milking a cow.
Yeah, milking the sky. That's our signal for heavy rain.
And she
there's a farm ahead.
Just
because she has her mouth covered, like you pretty much can't see her face. It's just like she's got like her goggles, and then the scarf is always up. So she just looks over and just kind of acknowledges you, saying that like, I got it. And she'll look at the sky, and there's a survival canisters on the side that she'll pop open to start collecting some water. And then once it starts getting a little too harsh, she'll just kind of keep an eye out. And if it gets too hard or it starts getting muddy or whatever, she's gonna signal her sister to stop so she can load up her bike.
Okay.
But until then, she's just gonna pop open the canisters to kind of fill it up with water.
Yeah.
And just keep driving until she can't anymore.
Alrighty.
And I'll turn to the rest of the group and just let them know it's gonna be pretty heavy. So put your rain gear on if you got it.
Okay,
no,
so
damn no!
Gilly has decided that Julian and Zorro have to draw from the deck of many things. So
the three major cards are gone, so that's at least a good thing.
I really appreciate that.
I have to go through and I have to pull the cards out of the deck again because I was using these for like a full tarot deck for Julian's character. So give me, let's take a quick break here so I can trim the deck.
Okay.
And when we get back, we'll continue on with the adventure and then make certain characters pull from a deck of cards.
Sure.
So give us like 5 minutes, everyone. We'll be right back.
Chaos.
Alrighty.
But yeah,
We're
that
back.
game was yikes.
Disappointment.
So-
Okay.
I went through, trimmed the deck. There are
Uh-oh.
7 good cards and 7 bad cards.
All right, let me pull
Oh,
that.
I've
right
removed-
now.
You trimmed it a lot.
Well, because I removed the things that can completely destroy a character and things that can completely destroy a campaign, like the Fate card. Like I
I thought you
threw,
removed that though.
like, yeah, normally I did, but I had all the cards in here
Oh,
because
got it.
I
I
was
have to
using
draw.
them as a tarot deck for
Got it.
Mina.
Okay, that makes sense.
But like, yeah, so the Fate card I threw out because I don't want somebody saying, I wish the calamity never happened. Or like using the fate card to bend time and space to where the calamity never happened. It's like, well,
Rosen, I have a question. Is there like an actual tarot deck for D&D that I could buy, and then that way we don't have to do that? That way when
pretty much any tarot deck would work.
okay, and then I could just like show the card up to the camera and you tell me.
Azarin, thank you for the 36-month resub. Normally I just use I usually normally use the deck many things because the good ones are blue, the bad ones are red.
That's
Sounds good.
If you're worried about that happening with the fate, I mean, I would be totally cool with like a restriction, like you can only undo stuff that happened to or during the campaign,
Listen,
you know, kind of thing.
Come on, let's be real. No one here is gonna use that card for the betterment of everybody else.
Especially when we as the players know that that's like the calamity is the whole point of the whole campaign. It's like
The thing is it could pretty much
These are
like
used
anything
the fate card to the betterment
anything in the fate card, like for a long running campaign, can seriously screw things over.
Yeah, it messes
That's
things.
true.
Like even if it's just like
It's a real hard card. to
like
work around
I
as a
wish
DM.
the dragon didn't destroy Vasteria. Well, okay, there's a whole plot point that's completely destroyed now.
Yeah, and
It's like
that's
it's
why
different
also when I
one-shots.
get cards like that, I discuss it with the DM before I do anything.
Yeah. So what I have here is a deck of 14 cards, 7 good, 7 bad. Nothing that can completely destroy your character, but at the same time can cause fun. Well, fun for me anyway. So who's gonna be the first one to draw?
I vote
Alright.
Julian.
I'll rip the band-aid off.
yeah,
I'll do
nose
Aw.
goes.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Zoro,
I'll
where
do it.
from the deck would you like to draw?
You know what? I'm gonna do Old Faithful and just roll for it, just to make it easy.
Okay. You got 14 cards, so
Oh shit, that's a natural 20. So let me roll again. It's because.
oh, okay, whole deck. Gotcha.
I want the whole deck. That's 5.
5.
I thought that was another 20. I was like, shit. Waste of a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay.
So you got a good card.
Okay.
And that means I'm getting the bad one.
So you have in your possession now 50 gems
Ooh.
worth 2,000 electrum each, because that's the equivalent of 1,000 gold. So each gem is worth 2,000 electrum / 1,000 gold.
2,000. Okay.
All the money is. So let's go to that resort. Let's
Yeah,
revisit this
go to
going to the
Vegas.
resort idea.
Make
One
it
gem is
happen.
worth 2,000 each, correct?
Yeah, each gem is worth 2,000 electrum.
How many gems?
50.
Sweet. 50 of them.
So it's the equivalent of 10,000 gold.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go to the spa.
We're going to Vegas, baby.
So let's go to
Yeah.
our world to Vegas.
The law of probability. Fuck me.
No, that's the equivalent of 50,000.
Yeah,
gold.
yeah, 50,000. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Julian,
Sweet. Thank you, Tam.
where are you drawing from?
Yeah, as they're shopping.
There's what, 13 cards left?
No, that card goes back in because it's
Oh.
a fresh draw.
Okay.
So you've got 14 cards in here.
Julian is the
the-
Jackie Chan meme right now.
The 11th card in the deck.
Okay.
Well, see what I say? What I say? Where the fuck my dice go?
Well,
No. He said the same okay to me
No.
just a
Okay,
few minutes
so
ago. He was like,
Julian-
okay.
At any point in time that you choose within 1 year,
Oh, fuck.
you can ask a question in meditation and mentally receive a truthful
Hey!
answer to the question. Besides the information, the answer also helps you solving a puzzle, problem, or other dilemma. In other
I'm
words,
using that bitch right now.
Vizier buddies.
yep, you got the Vizier
Vizier's
card.
popular.
I got that one waiting.
The
too.
How
deck
the
of luck.
Yeah, how can I learn to cut space and time?
Oh God. I mean, Caleb asks that every day.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah, but he
wait a
didn't have the
minute.
Vizier card for him.
Is that what Mina actually asks?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Not
Not yet.
But yeah, at any point in time, like when you have downtime to be able to meditate on a question, you can use your Vizier effect within 1 year and within 1 game year.
Okay. All right, so that's like what, 3 years in IRL time at our schedule.
Yep, pretty much.
Unless we have
Rojan
time
immediately
skips.
makes us do a 2-year time skip right now.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, the Tuesday game, a lot of shit is, we've had like 30 or so episodes so far, and it's been maybe a month.
Yeah.
Because a lot of shit has
Maybe.
happened. So
Because y'all just drag your
Maybe a
feet and
lot.
keep doing the weirdest shit.
we went through hell. We went through literal hell, okay? And that was the longest 24 hours of our lives.
All right,
That took
all right.
5 sessions. Whew.
We didn't botch that, so let me change the.
So, as all that continues on, Syra, you still piloting the skiff?
Yeah.
All right. Are you still going to do the watch as well, or are you going to pass it off to someone else?
No, I'll pass that off. I'll yell at Snit. Snit, it's gonna get harder to see. I think you might have the better chance. Keep an eye out. So driving at advantage, thank God.
Different
Are you
dice.
still
Different
molding
dice.
Earth?
Yeah, I think
Don't ask.
is Mina still molding Earth, Julian? Okay.
That's your
Okay.
job for the day.
That's good because I had a 3 on the first roll. The second roll was much better. Let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16.
16, you're good.
For vehicle handling.
You about an hour in, the rain begins to fall. And it's very heavy, large droplets of water just like clunking down onto the sand and making very audible thumps onto the wood of the skiff itself. You can even feel like kind of like it making impacts onto like your body. It's sort of being pelted by small water balloons.
How's my bike doing at this point?
Right now, your bike is fine because the rain has just has just started falling. Though you know, probably within an hour or so,
Okay.
the sand itself is gonna be a bit of a pain.
Yeah. And even though she's got like big sand wheels on this, it can only do so much when it's wet. So yeah, she'll go ahead and she'll ride it out for maybe a good 45 minutes and then signal Syra to kind of stop the skiff so I can load it up and get on the skiff.
Okay.
Yeah, Minako will have her echo floating like horizontally above her to block out the rain.
Echo umbrella.
That's the thing.
I mean, it works. Whatever. Snit.
Or actually not horizontal, but she'll like kind of like hover
Loom
over
over her, yeah.
Yeah, it's like with the coat
Like you're
pulled
haunting
out.
me?
Like the coat's pulled out, looking like a vampire floating
Yeah.
in the air.
Blah.
I want to dry you up.
All right, Snit, what are you doing for your watch?
That is a 21 perception,
Okay.
and that will be a 71 on the percentile.
Nice. So
Don't give me ideas.
I mean, it's possible.
Is this how she attains immortality? You know.
All the time in the world to bend it and break it and then cut the space later.
So as you're going on, Snit, there's a flash of lightning off into the distance, and it illuminates the area for just a brief second. That you see these strange rock formations, like a circle of standing stones off in the distance, maybe about a good 500 feet off to the east.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, was there anything that like particularly stands out about them?
It just
or-
the flash of light kind of illuminated them for just a brief moment.
Okay, scope out using it like a looking glass. Do I see anything particular?
You see something moving around in the center of the circle, but you can only make out the form of it because the rain is falling onto it. There's nothing visually there aside from that. You don't see any details to the body, any gear it may be carrying, anything like that. It's just the outline of this large lumbering body sort of wandering around the center of the circle.
Okay. I'll skitter down the mast and I'll tap Sarah on the shoulder. Sarah, do you know anything about like a ring of stones over in that direction?
Do I?
Give me a history roll.
Three.
Wow.
Intelligence is not my strong
You're
suit.
not really familiar with like this part of the area because normally your tribe sort of like sticks to the outside, like the outer area of the desert with like within the where the oases are at. So this is a bit further inland than you're sort of used to.
You can ask my sister. She's traveled around a lot. Maybe she recognizes it. She's right there, getting the bike strapped down.
Oh, we're stopped.
Yeah, at this point in time, they would have pulled over to allow.
Yeah, because like I said,
was
about 45
imagining,
minutes in, I'd be like, eh.
I was imagining standing on the back of the skiff, yelling back to Eric when she's on the bike. But do you know anything about some rocks over that way? There was like a flash of lightning, and I saw these rocks, and it looked kind of interesting. But there's also something over there.
Do I need to do a certain roll to know if I know those rocks? Or
You're
what's
better
going
at
on?
history rolls.
You
than
can
me.
give me a history
Oh.
check.
I is good with history.
I is good with history as
Oh,
well.
I is very good with history. Okay.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. Okay. That is a 15.
Hold on. Don't forget to ask if you have advantage because of your blood hunter trait, like history.
No, I have advantage on learning stuff about creatures, not places.
Oh, that's a different. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I basically have advantage when I'm tracking creatures as well as learning about them, but I don't have advantage on like locations or places or monuments or anything like that. It's more creature
I
based.
thought there was something about if it was had something to do with like Fae. A
Yeah,
couple other
It's called
things.
Hunter's Bane, and it's about creatures, not a location.
Okay.
So
Apparently.
unless it is creature based, then sure. Otherwise,
So you know
Yeah.
that area is a druidic circle, and
Oh.
How
Okay.
would I not know?
because you rolled a 3,
Yeah.
you're not paying attention.
though nothing really should be in the area at this moment, especially something that sounds like it's invisible. Like that's like the circles in these areas are for the most part abandoned, very rarely used anymore. Though you do know that they still can be grounds of natural magics, natural energies, possible healing springs, purified waters, underground like underground dens or anything like that.
I mean, it looks like it could potentially be a druid settlement, but it's weird because this location is not really a place that druids go to or populated, so unless some crazy catastrophe happened that forced them to stop, I would proceed with extreme caution. Maybe one of our more magically inclined crewmates can see if it's an illusion or something, maybe. Because that seems a little suspicious in my book.
Let's
Would
check
you-
it out.
What's going on?
Is that real? Is that an illusion?
I kind of
there.
look over it, and I see the circle they're talking about, right?
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay. Okay. 27 with a natural 20.
Nice. Yeah, you can make out like around the darkened sky, you can make out the outline of some of the standing stones for the circle.
If it's
At this point, I won't even require my goggles, right?
No, you could take the goggles off because the sun is completely blocked out.
Okay, so I just kind of tell you myself. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you said they're kind of defunct.
Like,
if it's abandoned, we should check it out. Maybe they left some resources there for us.
There is something there.
would they leave the druidic circles there?
Yeah, the circles themselves can't be moved. Those are
Hmm.
full on standing stones.
I mean, have you tried to move a boulder?
Yes.
Based on Smith's description, I didn't realize what it was, but yeah, Nyrix, that sounds like it was probably druidic. I want to check it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just proceed with caution. It's just not a common area for anyone to inhabit, even for a short time.
I'll get the skiff close, but not too close, and then we can go in on foot.
There's a big
actually-
creature there. Is everybody hearing me about
Well,
this?
Yeah,
you just kept saying there's something there.
Oh,
and
you kept saying
didn't
there's
say
something
creature.
there.
Well-
You didn't say a creature.
Yeah, you have to explain it.
What did you see?
You see a creature?
A
You're-
big
you're-
creature.
A big creature.
It's
at
raining.
a-
I can't
at
make out
a-
every detail. Come
Okay,
on, guys.
let's-
big creature
let's
at
get
a druid
closer.
circle.
Let's have me check it out real quick. Just hang on. I'm not going to engage. I just want to see what it is. So let's just get a
Uh,
little bit closer and I'll check it out.
Does anyone want to be invisible for this?
Make her invisible.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. She is not even going to start casting any spells. Her tattoos are just going to start glowing, and you turn invisible. And I'm going to spend a key point or a sorcery point for that.
I was like,
Okay.
damn, a key point? Damn.
How close should I get before? Like 100 feet? 50 feet?
Just so you're aware, Nyrix, it can still smell you, hear you, see if you're leaving tracks.
Well, this is a good time to hunt because we've got rain and the smell of dirt and rain in the air. So I'll be somewhat covered by scent, but
All right. Guess the rest of us will just be downwind.
How far should I
about,
stop?
about 100 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll run
Do
the
that.
rest.
This lasts for an hour, so
Shouldn't take me an hour.
All right, so
Um,
who's all going?
Just me.
Just you.
Yeah, because I'm just scoping it out real quick.
Okay.
Well, how far away is this?
About 500 feet from where you guys are at right now.
Split
So
the
I
party.
won't go all the way up with her, but I will be. I'm not going to let her go 500 feet away by herself.
100.
No,
We're
no,
only
she's gonna get
100.
close. Yeah.
I'm bringing this skiff 100 feet out.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm going to follow as well up to 60 feet. And then I'll
Well,
stop.
I mean, if we're bringing the skiff 100 feet away from this thing, we're totally 100% visible.
Well, it's raining and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's raining
100
hard, our
feet.
visibility is gonna be like halved at least.
Yeah, 100 feet is not far.
Okay, well, I'm not letting her go in that close, being that far. So I think we should just all go. Nyrix. You can lead the way.
I
being
just
invisible.
need some people to fall. I just need people to be like at least 30 feet behind me if that's the case.
that's not a
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
I don't have to be right next to you to concentrate on this.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on any, if any at all, any high location, just so I can.
It's pretty flat right now.
Pretty flat.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
don't have any stones or anything like that. Though the closer that you get to this area, you could see that there's vegetation. Like this circle may have been at one point a focal point to create an oasis.
Interesting.
Like as you get closer and closer, the lightning flashes again. You can even see there's vegetation, not just grass, but trees that have sprouted up in this area as well, almost as if this part of the land has been healed in some fashion.
It's nice.
I'm gonna reattach my scope to my rifle and have it out at the ready and basically be looking down it the whole time. Hopefully I'll get a clearer visual of what it is as we get closer.
All right, and as you're getting closer and you look in, you can see that there are multiple outlines wandering around the area. Again, there's nothing physical about them at the moment. They seem to be using some sort of invisibility as well, only the rain is showing the outlines of their forms.
Okay, you need to check your DMs real quick, Rosie.
Do they seem bipedal or quadrupedal? At this point, Reiju is just enjoying like the fact that there's lush green around her, because it reminds her of home.
And what is that? What did it do? If you can send that to me, because I don't really remember what that item did. If it was magic.
Talking about the baubles?
No, I'm talking to Shadow Fox.
DMs.
That's what Snit used to see those mage killers.
Oh yeah, because it lets you see invisibility.
It's like
So you
the
can see
best
me.
I got from it is that it's got true sight on it.
Gotcha.
I mean, you never
Oh,
told
from the
me
ball.
that specifically.
Yeah,
but,
that monocle that he grabbed. Okay, so yeah,
like, Gaius never asked for it back. So
the monocle itself, you can see these strange bipedal, almost lizard-like creatures walking around. Some of like one of them is wearing like these long flowing robes, and it has like this strange green floating skull sort of like hovering next to it, and like the skull's looking around and it's looking as well. On top of that, there are about 4 larger lizard-like creatures adorned in what looks to be very heavy and tanned leather armor, carrying these large 2-handed axes. And they all seem to be,
lizards?
they look lizard-like, but
like lizard folk.
not lizard
Kind of.
folk, not lizard folk. These are,
Okay.
they're alien to you, to say the least.
How tall do they look? Like average?
They look to be
Right.
about like 7.5 feet tall.
Okay, I only know of one other person that could be like that in my life. Dragonborn?
I think unless Snit's
everything's
sharing
muted.
it, I think
Yeah,
Snit's sharing
you
it.
guys can't
Yeah.
see this.
Like we
yet.
could see their outlines.
Yeah, it's
But-
just a very strange looking outline.
But I'm going in closer to, because I don't know anything's invisible. I'm going in closer, carefully, cautiously, to see what this creature is that Snit saw.
I will say, they're invisible. There's one person-like thing and a bunch of lizard-like things with axes.
And we all hear that because you said it on the thing.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll stop real quick and kind of crouch down, just make myself low, and I go, where?
Anybody know anything about green floating skulls?
I'm
I would like to do a
Floating-
check for that.
wait,
Can I
do-
make a
yeah, do we?
stealth check, by the way?
Wait, green floating skulls?
Yeah.
Hit, would I know Arcana for that?
I can do a check. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna try religion check because yes.
Now this I can get advantage off because it's a specific creature.
Nope. That's a 7 total. Like,
I
What
will,
is
I
it?
will say that the plant life here is growing and there's still magic here. So whoever's here is utilizing the druidic magic, whether it's actual druidic magic or they're just using the energies for their own purposes. It's my guess.
Can I insight check what Smith said, Richard?
You would be inciting me.
No, I mean like to see if or guess would it be
It'd be history. If you have any knowledge of it, or
yeah, I guess like a knowledge check.
What for the
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 lizard
lizards?
people with green skulls.
you wouldn't know them.
Okay.
Like nobody, like any check and everything, this would not be anything anybody would be able to make.
Oh, so I couldn't be able to roll it.
Yeah, these like the description that Snit's giving, this is completely alien to all of you.
What about the
see-
lizard people?
That's what I mean, is like the lizard people, you don't know.
Oh, so all of them are. Okay.
Yeah, they're alien.
maybe
Have
if
they
we just
noticed us?
talk to them.
I have never heard of those creatures in my memory banks of monsters ever.
I would like to point out real quick, as soon as he messaged through the rings, Zellark went stealth mode, and I rolled a 19 for a 24 stealth.
Okay.
Have they noticed the party approaching?
If they have, they don't seem to care.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit closer and see what I can see since I don't have the invisibility. Or I can't see invisibility.
How close are you getting?
Is there anything to hide behind, or is it pretty open?
It's pretty open until you get to the stones.
Okay, I will get I'll probably get a good 60 feet, but I'm down low, almost crawling.
And I'm watching to see how they react if they notice us at all.
Okay.
But I know I'm invisible, but one, it's just instinct. It's just what she does. But at the same time, she doesn't know what their magical capabilities are. So she just wants to be extremely cautious, and she's just getting low to the ground.
And you said 60 feet?
About 60 feet, yeah.
All right.
Because that's where my dark vision is.
And you stick low to the ground, and again, if they've noticed you at any point, they don't seem to care. Though
Do they look hostile?
Not really. They seem to be like the larger ones seem to be standing guard. Seem to be keeping an eye out, protecting the one with the skull.
Nirix, why don't you stay invisible? I'm gonna go talk to them.
Hold on just a moment. Just hold on.
You just hear Minako like snicker at the idea over the.
Yeah, I'll go up with you. So.
Oh,
Hold on.
hi. We're not gonna get any information unless we talk.
Well,
Yeah,
let
well,
me.
They
fuck
probably
it.
already know
Let
we're
me do
here.
what I do. Hold on.
Fine.
I would like to observe them for just a minute, and I want to
You
see what they're
can't.
doing.
You can't really see what they're
Invisible.
doing. They're invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
All right.
Sarah and I will start
Sarah
walking
Yeah.
lead
up.
the way.
You walk up,
Yeah, Minako
Okay.
will walk up because they need a sword.
and Syra has her staff, and Simon. I turn to Simon. I'm like, look super cute, okay? And I'm just gonna go up to them and be like,
Looks super cute. Okay.
The
Well,
fuck are you
next.
talking about?
Give me a second. I'm decorating a map right now.
Oh no.
okay.
I believe in you, Simon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Minako's walking up with her like echo like around her, protecting her from the rain.
Syra's just
Syra,
gonna...
how far up are you getting?
I'm just walking forward until they kind of make a motion of like stop or something. So
They're invisible.
that's fine.
Well,
I don't.
I'm sure we'll hear
There's the
it,
one
but-
with the skull, right? So
Look, we'll know if they're
Until
something
hostile if you get
changes.
hit.
All right, so who's
Until something
okay?
changes,
Who's
I'm
all
walking
walking up?
towards the guy with
who
the skull.
Show of hands. Who is walking up with Syra? Okay.
And
then-
I'm waving and saying, "Hi, well met. I'm so sorry if I'm disturbing a ritual, but we were traveling through the area and I'm familiar with the magics here, and I thought I would see if you needed any aid."
The moment you talk, all of them like the invisibility on all of them sort of just drop.
Oh wow, there's more friends.
And they all kind of like one of the larger ones who's the closest to you just turns its head a bit, sort of just begins to like lumber over to you.
Can you speak my language?
The creature itself, let me get a good description of this. When you look at it more, their head and their necks and their head almost look like anglerfish. Just very bulbous looking eyes. They have like a row of like small tendrils that kind of run down their head. Just these very large jaws with razor sharp teeth. So their upper and lower body almost seem to be reminiscent of like what you would see normally on a dragonborn, but no scales, just smooth skin and then just a very long tail.
Minako will speak Draconic to them.
Do you understand her?
For the record, I have my bow notched and ready just in case she senses any hostility.
I'm gonna put you all on a map here.
And then if they don't say anything, I'm gonna repeat the same exact thing I said before, but in
give me a
Druidic.
moment. Yeah, give me a moment.
Okay.
So I'll bring up this gentleman's picture right here.
Oh.
Oh, that's not that
Oh,
bad.
cool. I forgot that Roll20 sucks for me and it hasn't shown anything.
It's
It's actually a badass look.
definitely Tome of Beasts. Definitely.
Mhm. Well, you can tell because of the purple border.
Also that. Also that.
Oh,
That has the gnarliest creatures though.
Mm-hmm.
He lumbers on over to you, hefting his large axe up onto his shoulder in a very as non-threatening as he can make it.
okay.
And he just gets right up to Syra.
Hi.
Kind of looks over. What do you want, man-child?
Oh, you do speak my language.
We speak one of your tongues.
Okay. Did Mina's language, is that easier for you, or is this one
What
easier?
is a Mina?
Oh, the other one that just spoke, and she is Draconic.
I don't understand the Mina.
Okay. I'm gonna say something in Druidic. Is this better?
Voices of the plant people.
Yes, I am of them. I'm a druid. I say
Druid.
that in Druidic.
Oh, he doesn't seem to. He understands like the noise of the language that you're making, but not necessarily what you mean.
Oh, you don't I switch back to common. Oh, yes, I'm a druid. I do speak the language of the plant people as you spoke it. Although my particular circle is actually, we have a better affinity with beasts, but
A plant person.
plants are great too.
Follow me.
Oh, certainly. Did you need any help with anything?
You will be most helpful, plant child.
Don't like this.
Can I ask what you need me help with first?
Curiosity.
So what's with the skull, the floating skull? What you guys doing? I haven't
Ah.
seen you here before.
That is our elder.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. I'll do a little bow. Elder, I apologize. I'm
And
not
he's
sure
like,
how to
He
show
cannot
respect.
hear you right now. You must approach him.
Oh, should I go talk to him or is he busy?
Follow me. Amina and the other one can stay here.
I'd be more comfortable if I had a friend with me.
Scoot closer.
I actually kind of come up. Not there. Why is my map doing the dumb?
I don't know.
Anyway,
hold on.
yeah, Minako will mention like my
Oh my god.
And she kind of like cringes what she's saying. Me and my
Tools.
partner do everything together.
You heard her.
In
Are you
primordial,
a-
I'll say, what is this about?
This one makes strange noises as well.
Sorry, another language.
We're just trying it out. Look, I'm perfectly happy
speak-
coming with you guys and helping, but my friends would just feel more comfortable if they knew I was going to be safe.
We speak this tongue.
Okay.
Are they plants or plant people? Or
No,
druids,
but
as you call them?
Mina has assisted me in many rituals.
Then we have no need of them. We have need of you. Your knowledge would be most appreciated.
Okay. I'll turn to Mina and Reiju. I'll be fine.
Okay.
And I kind of look around, like trying to give him indication, like, and I'll just say, I'm never alone. Nature is always with me. We'll be fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah, nature doesn't swing a giant sword around, so.
With
okay,
that, Reiju will actually post herself over here. Like, just kind of go around the creature. Just post up.
And he begins to walk.
I'll follow, and I kind of glance around, just hoping Nyrix is coming.
Yeah, I'm scooching closer.
Rifle is following the action near Sarah.
And Syra, as you begin to move closer, you notice that where in an oasis where the well of water would normally be in the center is just this large black hole
Oh,
that has like just descends down to like what you could only assume is a bottomless pit from the lack of light.
I'll call down it. Echo!
Elder, we have a plant child. And the other one kind of turns its head, and as it turns, the skull sort of turns with it, and it begins to like hover just a little bit closer and just like going around you. Almost as if it's trying to gauge you for a moment. And then it flies back to the elder, and you can hear it whispering something in its ear, but the language is nothing you've heard before. It sounds like multiple people whispering at the same time in a difference, in like a wave of various languages all together. And it kind of looks at you and then turns its back to the pits. You will do. What do you know of? As he kind of motions around the area. This
Is, I'm gonna look around a little bit more closely. Do I see any like indications or markings in my language that would give me an idea of what this circle was particularly used for? If there was any specialities the druids used here?
I just brought up the image of the gentleman himself.
Okay.
You can go ahead and give me a history or an arcana roll.
Both are gonna be the same, so. Okay, not too bad. 15.
15. Judging from the layout of the stones and the vegetation and life that is still present in the area, you have a feeling that they were probably ritual stones in order to create an oasis to begin to return life to the desert.
Okay. So I'll turn to him and say, this is a place of life. It's meant to rejuvenate the life in this area, bring the plants back, give some sources for the animals of the area.
Felt
An oasis.
the life.
Sorry?
We felt the life. There is life down there.
Oh. Well, that's usually where the well goes, but the water appears to have disappeared.
We've not yet explored it.
What do you think's down there?
Life. We feel
Right.
the life, but we cannot reach it.
Well, why do you want to? What are you doing here?
Curiosity.
Oh yeah,
Pursuit of knowledge.
that makes sense. I get pretty curious about stuff too. We got curious about you. Thought maybe you got lost or needed some help, but it was interesting you were making use of the circle.
Not lost. Surveying.
Where are you from?
Home.
Where's home? My home's that way and that way. And I'm kind of all over the place. Just this general desert area, really. But yeah, so where's your home? Because I know you're not from my home.
We have heard that your people, the fleshlings, call our home the Void.
Oh. That sounds like an interesting
That guy's Yakuza. Wait, what?
place. I will have to ask my friends about that later. I don't know if I know anything about the Void.
You don't know. You
Didn't think so. That sounds empty.
As it's called the Void, it is empty.
Was it hard to get here from there?
No.
How did you get here? Did you take a boat?
Gates.
Oh, a gate. Oh, okay. Well, I'm Syra of Clan Morningstar, and my friends are out there.
Sarah Morningstar.
Yes, that's my Germanic circle.
Would you help me?
Popping a mutagen at this point.
Well, what would you like help with? I will do my best.
We need you to communicate with the life down there.
Okay. How far down do you think that is?
We do not know. The last one that went down, its screams died off in a matter of seconds.
Ah, have you tried talking to it, like yelling down?
We have had no response.
Okay.
Though there were wet sounds for a moment.
Back up, Syra. Back up from that hole.
I'll start backing up a little bit away from the hole. I'm just gonna look at some stones here, see if it will help me understand some other things.
Stones dormant. Decoration.
Sure. Yeah, it
Life
has information.
is down the hole.
Well, I can do a ritual that will allow me to speak with animals, but if it's not an animal, I might not be able to talk to it.
We have seen no.
What did she say? What did he say? It said?
We have seen no animals. Natural life.
I don't know if I can talk to it.
Water, maybe.
There's water down there?
Maybe.
I mean, you look like you might be more well suited for that.
We cannot breathe water.
Oh, I didn't know. Again, I've never seen you before.
Will
I
you
don't-
help us?
I can't breathe water either. I'm not that. Do I have a swim speed yet as a druid? Am I able to wild shape into?
If you could turn into a fish,
Goldfish.
So I'm trying to see if I can turn into something like with the swim speed. It just says I can't do flying, so I guess I can do swimming creatures.
like you could turn into some form of aquatic creature. 'Cause,
Just put-
the only thing you can't turn into is a flying fish because that has a flight speed.
just turn into a goldfish like
Yeah.
Yeah, just key fish it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
I'm using my keyleth dice too.
As he takes a step closer to the edge and he like peers down.
Push.
No, I backed up.
It smells like life.
Okay, well, maybe we should just not disturb it, because maybe this is its home and we should just let it be.
We need life
For what?
to live.
Oh, if you're hungry, my friends are really good at hunting.
No, no, no. We need life to live, not food.
Maybe we're having a difficulty of translation, because I eat to live.
As he kind of like, the skull kind of like hovers over his hand and like it kind of begins to spin. It's like a green mist sort of comes out of the eyes. We need life to live.
Okay, well, I'm
Ira,
sorry.
I think they absorb life.
Can I drop this person already into the hole?
You're not there.
No,
I'm
she's
going
we,
to-
we have the communication. She's asking.
I'm not
He
going to
kinda
respond. I'm
walks
just going to
over
say,
to Syra.
what? Who walks over to me?
The elder.
Old guy.
We require your assistance to find the life.
I'm still slowly inching forward, waiting for any heads to turn if they notice me.
Okay, well, my friends we're kind of on our way somewhere. So since this doesn't seem to be a life and death situation, maybe you can find like an animal that you can eat out here instead.
We do not need nourishment right now. We have eaten. We are
Okay.
in search of life.
I don't understand. I'm sorry, but I don't know if we're going to be able to help you, because I don't think it's smart. I don't think it's a good idea to go down there. Especially if your guy didn't come back. There's obviously something down there that's
They
doesn't
were,
really want to be disturbed.
They were not a plant child. You are.
Minako will inch forward and she'll extend her hand to Syra and motion. We need to leave.
I'm being called. I'm really sorry. I wish I could help you guys, but I think it's probably better for you guys and me, all of us, if we just walk away. So I recommend you guys keep exploring in another location, because I think this is going to be too dangerous for you. And like I said, yeah, I'm a plant child, but I can only talk to animals, so, and sometimes plants, but I don't think I prepared that one today. So it was very nice meeting you, and I don't
We
know if I should curtsy or just shake your
need
hand or
help.
something, but sorry.
We need help.
I'm able to hear all this.
Oh yeah,
From a distance.
they're talking.
Can I get an insight check on what he means by life? Like if it's like an essence thing, or if it's like some sort of energy that he needs? Like, does he look gaunt?
He doesn't look gaunt. They just keep repeating, we need life.
Need
Yeah.
life.
I would like to roll an insight check, but on how bad their need is. Like if I can tell that this is something that would truly help them, like that it's a survival thing and that I should help, or if it's something they're being like selfish about.
I just want an insight check to see if they're gonna do something malicious to her.
Yeah, Minako's
Like
is sending
they're not making any sort of violent movement towards her. It seems to be still, while confusing, a very cordial conversation.
So
Minako's sending her
It's off
echo
my
to
phone
go
notch.
like grab.
yeah,
Fire.
I'll kind of just do an insight check of a total of 18, just to see how they mean life. Energy.
The insight check won't tell you that.
No.
No.
Okay.
I got a 17 on my insight just to see how bad their need is.
He
If it's-
seems desperate. There's a
Okay.
tone of desperation in his voice. And like as your echo begins to come up, he sees it and he kind of hisses at it.
I mean,
At-
it's okay. It's
At
okay.
this point, no hostilities.
Just go back. I'm gonna be right out. And I'll turn to the elder and say, I work better with my team. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go talk to them about the situation and see if they have any ideas on how we can approach this to help you. Because I do want to help you if I can. Are you okay if I just go talk to my team about it real quick and see if they would like to help too?
Is the red one your team?
The red one?
Then he kind of like nods over to where Nyrix is positioned. She's
Oh.
been sneaking about.
Sorry about that. She's my sister and she's overprotective. Family. Kin.
Hmm. Is she an plant child?
No, but we share the same mother. She knows a good amount about it.
Talk with team.
Okay. What should I call you?
We have no names. Names are pointless. Empty.
Are they? How do you guys differentiate each other then?
Standing. Color.
Right.
He kind of points to himself, and he's a bit of like a lighter blue color, while the other ones are like a darker blue. Markings. Magic.
But when you need to
As he kind of
call
like
out to
lifts
one
up,
of you, what do you do?
he kind of lifts up the hand, and like the skull kind of like again spirals around. You kind of get a feeling that the higher in rank that somebody is, the more magically inept they are.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna call you Elder for now. Just a moment. Nyrix, you might as well come with me.
At this point, I just kind of dropped the invisibility.
And I'll go back to the group.
Okay. And as you do, this one kind of walks up next to the elder, and they begin to converse silently.
I'll relay all the information to everybody. And along with the information, I'll say, I can tell their need is dire.
Go ahead and move yourself on the map too.
Oh.
They do need help.
They need help.
I would like to assist them. They've been pretty nice.
Okay.
They're from a different place. They're from some place called the Void.
Their
And
concerns are not ours.
I would like to make a good impression on them if they're new to our world.
It does seem like they are struggling in more ways than one.
The sooner we get to your tribe, which you insisted on going, I should add, the faster we get another piece or figure out what's going. We don't have time to help people who are lost.
You don't understand. My circle, a big part of what we do is to aid those that need it in the desert. And these are travelers in our desert. They are in need. And it is a part of my circle's oath to offer them that need should I be able to provide it.
Oh,
I cannot easily
Nyrix,
turn away
You're
from
not invisible anymore.
You
They
drop
know you're.
concentration?
No,
Yeah.
Oh, they spotted
he
you.
kind of
They
called
saw
you
through
out.
it.
He kind of
Yeah.
called you out and asked if the red one was with you.
Yep.
At that point, I was like, oh, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, listen.
So
Thanks for
I
just
can't-
dropping it though.
Nah.
Like, nope. They want you to go down that hole. Who knows how deep it is, and there's no way all of us can go down there.
Says who?
Well, do
I
we
can't
have
go
any
down there.
ideas?
Well, for starters, I don't intend on risking my life for things that don't even belong here.
Okay, then you're out. That's fine. I still would like to. And anyone gonna help?
And how do you expect us to get in and out?
We'll find a way.
We have rope.
Yeah, is it gonna be 50 feet?
Is it going to be longer than 50 feet?
We don't know.
I can check
It's
it out
definitely
first.
longer than 50 feet because it's just it goes down and it's just pitch black.
Are
Like-
you guys back with the whole group? Or are you just in your little group on the map?
Little group on the map right now.
Callie,
Like-
is your bird friend, is he on his way back? Maybe we can send him down to scout it for us.
Yeah, Rugar came back a while ago.
I'm
Okay.
speaking through the ring, so
Did you send Rugar down and see through his eyes to see what we might be going through? I'll give them warning first, but
I'm going to reach out to him in my mind since we have that connection.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you're willing to do?
if you need me to do it. We are one.
Do you think it's something we should do?
It is curious.
Yes.
Sounds like an adventure. I would be down.
Delark Snit, what do you have to say for this?
It's could mean battle
Real quick,
or glory.
having had let's say intimate first-hand experience with that void drake, can I make any connection between that creature and where these creatures are from?
At
Any
the
sort of role I could
moment,
do there?
at the moment, I don't think you would be able to, because they haven't really exhibited anything that would show that they have the ability to warp space-time, sort of like the Drake did.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so then using the rings to communicate. Yeah, he's willing to go down there. And if he gets into trouble, I can go down after him. Well, you know, with the wings and all.
I can turn into a giant spider or something. I can get down there, no problem. So I can also help. I just want to see if it's possible we can get, if it flattens out down there and there's a way we can get more of us in and what we might be facing. Just, reconnaissance.
Yeah, we can do it.
Kind of curious as to whether or not I could actually speed run my way down there with parkour, just along the walls.
Nope, we don't
Mm,
have that ability
if-
as monks. Not yet.
If you
Not
need
yet.
the
Few more
reconnaissance,
levels
I
and
can
we'll
go
have it.
too.
So let's just send Rugar first. A lone creature will be less alarming. He's small.
Yeah, Rugar's now medium-sized because he's no longer attuned to a giant.
Yeah.
You want to let them know that I'm gonna summon him? Because
Yeah.
it could be alarming.
Okay. Group? You good with just at least getting more information?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
am
gonna-
still stealthily hidden
I
away from
assume
the group.
Celark is somewhere. And will give me information when he's ready.
Always safe to assume that he's somewhere in the shadows
Yep.
watching
Assuming
everything.
he's somewhere. I'm gonna go back over to the elder and say, my group is still thinking things over. They're concerned, but we would like to send a smaller member of our party down who can fly. It's a bird, and we can see through its eyes, one of us anyway, and we're gonna do some reconnaissance just to get some information about what's down there. Maybe find out what happened to your guy. Sound good?
We thank you for your help, Plat Child.
You're welcome, Elder from the Void. So we're gonna send him down. Please tell your men not to attack him.
He kind of looks over and he calls out to all of them again in that like the mixture of various voices and languages kind of just like clashing together, calling out to each of them, and they nod and they all seem to relax a bit.
Okay. I'll say, okay, Callie, send Rugar in.
I am going to start making my way to the edge of the pit, and I will summon Rutgar as I go.
And Rugar kind of just like leaps out of your eye. And there's like a bright like flash of lightning as he begins to like dive down into the chasm itself. And he in his natural light sort of illuminates the circle as he's going down a bit, giving it allowing everyone to see if they're looking over a bit deeper into it before like the blackness swallows him up and you only see him as a little blue dot in a black void. But Callie, as you're going down, his vision is still clear as it goes down for probably a good 300 feet, and then he just stops as you're now looking at a very large pool of water. And then there are a bit of jagged rocks kind of sticking up out of said water, and off to one side there is the broken body of one of these creatures sort of impaled on one of the rocks that are sticking up out of the water. But judging from what Rootgar can still see, there seems to be an underwater cavern down there as well.
Okay, so
Does it look like it's all water and then just cavern, or does it look like there
It's
might
like-
be a walkway
like-
further in?
No, there's a pool of water, and you would have to dive down into the water to access the said cavern.
Okay.
Like the
It-
cavern
it
entrance
goes
is
down
underwater.
a very, very long way, a few 100 feet maybe. And there's
Okay.
water at the bottom, but there are some really pointy looking rocks sticking up out of the water. So, don't jump down there, anybody. And maybe there's something under the water, more space.
Okay. No. How did the guy die? Did you see him?
I think he hit the rocks.
Oh, he jumped. Oh,
It looks like it.
Or pushed.
I'll turn to the Void Elder after hearing that and say, "It looks like. Did your man just jump in?"
He volunteered to explore the hole.
By jumping?
Yes.
There's some really sharp rocks at the bottom that stick up. He didn't make it to the water.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah.
On the bottom of the totem pole. That's what happens.
Okay.
I could make it down there.
Me too. Anybody want to come with? I can carry someone.
I can assist.
How can you assist? That'd be great.
By
I
pushing.
can cast a spell.
Oh.
Oh, great. What spell?
Make you fall slower.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. That would be useful.
And how do you propose we get out?
You climb.
I
300
Uh,
feet.
I could take people up, turn into a thing and just kind of caravan two or one at a time, depending on the weight.
Snit,
Or I could
Yeah.
tie a rope to myself.
how much rope do we have collectively?
I have rope.
I have 50 feet of it.
I have 50 feet of it.
Same.
Same.
I have 50.
This gets worse the more we talk about it.
I mean, we could make a rope to climb on the way back up after the ventures. Just a python, and then just climb our way up.
If you are
Well-
wishing to go down and help us, plant child,
Yes.
take this. And he kind of hands you this very large, clear crystal. It
What
will
is it?
point you to the life.
Oh, that's great. Does it do anything else?
It points you to the life.
Got it. Do any of your men want to come with?
No, they will stay with me. We will secure this area.
Oh,
Ensure
not good with water?
we're not fans.
Okay. Thank you. I'll put it in my pack for now. And turn to the group. And guess I'll go back over. Sorry, I haven't been moving my figure around because I'm
That's
just
fine.
like theater of the minding it right now. But okay guys, so I'm going.
I'm going to take us off the map screen now that you've decided to help.
Zoro just wanted to fight. Zoro just
What was
wanted to
gonna
fight.
No,
happen
I
if you
didn't trust it. I was
refused?
waiting for them to push her in. That was what I was waiting for, and I was trying to
Oh,
get close
we
enough to
trust them.
where.
We all
Got,
were.
you gotta
Where is it
trust
were to
the
happen?
Your
story.
kind of heart.
But I
So-
wanted to be close enough to where if something were to happen and it looked super suspicious, she was going to ready an action to where she would just like jump in and shoulder bump him right into the freaking pit so he would go. Whether he
Yeah.
would go or not, it didn't matter. It was a chance she was willing to take so she can get her the fuck out.
So
So Reju, with anyone's assistance, is just gonna start tying off ropes to each other, and then
Yeah,
hold
Snit will
on,
too.
Reiju. I think we should keep the rope with us in case there's another cavern down below and we need the rope for that.
Yeah, he said he was gonna help us get down.
We've got
yeah.
multiple ways of getting the rope up here. I could
Oh.
carry it up. Snit could fly up. Callie could fly up. Or
Well, what I'm saying is we'll leave it with the skiff tied up, and when it's ready, someone can come up by themselves, hit the python into the rock or the ground, and then we climb up as a team.
I just
What
want to
Sarah's
keep the rope
saying is
with
we
us.
may need it down there.
We
may
might
need it down there.
If
Yes.
this
Yeah.
is how I die, I'm gonna be really fucking pissed.
We should probably tell Gaius what's going on and tell them to keep an eye on the skiff and our belongings, and that these people are not the Void. Void clan, I guess, are not our enemy right now.
I can't
I mean,
believe
that's
I'm
fair.
the only one that thinks this is a bad idea.
Oh no, I totally agree with you, Minako. It's a horrible idea, but we're doing it anyway.
Thanks.
No problem, Sarah.
If this ends up biting us in the ass, I apologize. My oath. I'm sorry.
Not to worry, Sarah. If things get bad, we'll make sure you get out first.
Minika's gonna turn to Nearix and then just be like,
Just
Yeah, I wasn't part of that clan. Well, kind of, but not like part of it.
you were there for a moment.
Yeah.
He was more with Dad.
All right,
Oh,
so
she has oaths of her own.
so rewind. Not tying everybody's ropes together. Everyone has their own damn rope.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm grabbing my pack, and my wraps go back on, but the dress stays on. And I think I still have the rapier. Yes, yes I do, and the silver dagger.
And we'll
Um,
inform Gaius of everything, what's going on. So
Yeah.
he's informed.
Yeah, just gotta
We'll
keep
just
everyone
skim
up to date.
past that. Unless he has pertinent information to share.
How
These are
big
his
did you say
people.
Ruger was?
What's that?
How big did you say Ruger was?
He's medium size. He's about the size of an eagle.
Oh my god, does that mean Snit can ride him?
I was about to ask that same question, but if he's the size of an eagle, I think he's a little bit too small.
The thing is he's still lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
that's the other issue.
That's fine.
But I'm considered small. I can ride medium creatures.
We didn't ask if he should.
Yes, if he
It's
could.
if he could.
Now, if he was still bound to Torvald, yes, you would be able to ride him.
So what you're saying is that Snit could ride the lightning.
Good.
Snit's the
Probably
first to
shouldn't.
die tonight.
And here I thought I was gonna die. Ah. All right.
All right,
let's
cast your
see.
magic to help us down.
Yes.
can Minako make an earth elevator for herself because she doesn't trust the void people? She's just gonna get like a slab and have it go down.
So again, you're just melding Earth to go down.
Yes.
I don't think you
It'll
can
take
do
a
that.
while.
Yeah, you can't
I mean, it's
manipulate
not
Earth.
fast, but
You can't.
It's
no,
not a
you can't.
fix-all.
Yeah, you can't manipulate Earth to make an Earth elevator.
okay. Well, I can make earth steps though, like around the circle, right?
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah. Mina will be with us in 5 hours.
Yeah, not to mention it'll probably it would probably fuck with the structural integrity of the rest of the whole, but
I don't
The
think
one we're
anyone
going down
cares about
into.
that.
see, walks over and he pulls out this strange looking worm. It's like glowing this almost neon purple.
Ooh.
And he kind of
That's pretty.
ties it into a circle and he throws it out over the hole. And it stops there for a moment and it grows to about the size of a large hula hoop. Jump through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alley-oop.
Jump into the hole.
Alley-oop. I go first.
Syra follows.
Yep. And as you jump through, like you begin to feel like yourself like gaining speed, but you begin to stop or like slow down until the effects of like a feather fall.
I'll
They
call
call
out.
for you.
We're good.
I
Come on
don't.
in, guys.
Hey,
I don't
this
take
is
the
so
feather fall.
fun.
Before Minako goes in, she's gonna tell the void people, I will haunt every single one of you. And she'll just like step off into it.
And as you step off into it, the elder kind of looks to the, like one of the larger ones standing next to him. That one is strange.
Who wants to haunt a voidling?
So I won't take the feather fall, and before I go down, I'm going to put Scrappy on guard mode over this skiff and our belongings.
Okay,
But
so Scrappy and Scrappy, Gaius, and Bernard are
Nard.
are and not
And what's her
Valindra
face?
are standing guard over the skiff.
Natalia.
Yeah, Natalia.
Budget
Okay.
Valendra.
Budget Valindra at home.
Oh,
Budget Valindra.
jeez.
I'm still bitter about that. Anyways, moving on. No, I'm gonna nosedive into it and then like give it a few seconds and start flying down because I want to start scoping out the area before everybody else
I got you.
reaches it.
Floats.
So you zip past everybody and you kind of begin to catch yourself like right before you hit the water. And the water, even down here, like even though it's dark, it's giving off a strange glow. And as like you look down, you can see some of the rocks have been covered with this like this bioluminescent weeding, almost like just glowing moss underwater.
That's pretty.
So everyone
So-
else has gone through the hoop at this point?
Yeah.
How long till everybody gets down here?
I mean, we don't know if you're with us or not, Zelark. Sarah just
Oh.
kind of assumes you'll do what you want to do.
Yeah. No, after you all go through, I wait just a little bit just to see if they say anything or react to all the group going through.
The guards that were standing next to him sort of resume their posts, and he just relaxes near the edge of the hole, kind of like looking in.
All right, then I will emerge from the shadows of my hiding spot and just walk over to the hole and kind of give a nod to the elder and jump through the hoop as well.
And he just gives you a nod as well. It takes a bit of time, but everyone sooner or later touches down into the water.
So
Well, before everybody gets down there, I'm gonna cast one of my new spells on myself.
Okay.
Self-destruct.
Alter self, and I'm doing the aquatic adaptation.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So you get the gills.
Gills and webbed feet and hands.
Okay.
I'd also like to say I use my wings to swim, but anyways, I'm gonna try to lower myself very slowly and stealthily into the water
Okay.
to try to see what's under the water.
Like you don't even have to lower yourself into the water. You can see everything.
Oh, it's like
It's
crystal clear.
crystal clear.
Okay. Well, I'll still keep the underwater.
Yeah.
Or the
So you can at least
aquatic
breathe
adaptation.
underwater.
But if I can see everything in the water from above the water, then I won't go into the water unless I have to.
Okay.
But
Sarah, that thing that the elder gave you,
Mhm.
the orb thingy,
It's a crystal.
the crystal.
Oh, sorry. Pause, everybody. Can
Mm.
I am so sorry.
Everybody freezes
didn't-
midair.
I did not realize that water breathing was a ritual, so I didn't have to like prepare it. Like, can we like retcon and say that?
I'll let you retcon it.
shit.
I'll let you
Thank
retcon it.
you. Thank
Yay!
you. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
That's cast on everybody.
Yay!
Does that mean
Awesome.
I don't have to have that?
Yeah, it means you don't have to use alter self because you have the ability to breathe water.
Would it have adjusted his swim speed though if he did? Because of his
Ultrasound?
web
Yeah, 'cause
feet and
Yeah,
everything?
oh, yeah.
Breathing.
Alter
Does
self
that
would give him
give
a
you
swim
swim
speed.
Oh, okay. I was like, so there was benefits to it if he did.
Yeah.
No, does what underwater breathing doesn't give you swim speed?
No,
Right.
it's
No.
just,
It just
you can
lets you
breathe
breathe
underwater
underwater.
for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I cast that.
But
Everybody.
but I would like to do a perception to try to see anything in the water, any movement, any
Sure.
creatures lurking about.
Go right ahead.
That's going to be a 23.
23. You don't really see any creatures lurking about, though you do see a little bit of cave fish kind of swimming around near the bottom of the water.
Okay. Do I spot the body of that void creature thing?
Yep. Very hard to miss.
Does he have any packs or pouches on him?
He does.
Rolling it.
Loot the corpse.
While I'm waiting for everybody to come down. Investigation?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So that's going to be an 18.
An 18. So you find a couple things on him. Aside from, well, his axe is down near the bottom of the pool, but you do find a snake-like dagger in one of his belts. It's unnaturally light. It's like almost weightless in your hands.
Okay.
And then on another pack, you find 3 small vials of this very bright orange liquid. It almost looks radioactive with the amount that is glowing in this glass.
Okay. I will identify these later. Let me know when everybody gets down there.
I would like to point out I am floating down like Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Mary
Straight up,
Poppins,
I
y'all.
am Mary Poppins, y'all.
Just kind of look up like, oh, you took your time.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure if you wanted to join us. But I didn't want to give away. Well, I actually didn't know where you were, but I assumed you were nearby.
I wanted to make sure they were on the up and up before.
Well, you're so smart. Good
Well,
idea.
we still don't know if they're technically. on the
Way
up
to
and
sound so
up.
patronizing, Syra.
No, I really mean it. I didn't think of it. Mina, I'm never patronizing. Rude.
So,
it rude?
what happens when the people up above inadvertently decide to fuck us over?
I mean, that's a good question.
They were in real earnest. I could tell they really needed some help. But we'll see what's down here. It's an adventure. I've never been down in an underwater cave before.
I say we have now 2 choices. We help them above or we help whatever it is below.
I have a ball.
Both?
Also, I forgot to mention, Ruger said there might be a fight down here. Sorry, I should have said that before we jumped down.
There might be a
Yeah.
fight down here.
Yeah, really fucking great. We're
As-
falling
as
down a
Ruger-
goddamn hole.
Where's
And
Rooster,
you-
by the way?
Ruger's like, no, I didn't say that. I said there was a chance of glory. There's
No,
a
you said,
difference.
hey, there might be a fight down here. It could be fun.
Yes.
Oh,
a chance
so-
of glory.
Great. So never let Syra talk to people, and don't let the 2 fucking birds decide where we're going.
So where's the ball pointing us to go? Are we in water right now? Like treading
it's
water?
not really a ball. It's just looks like this very large white crystal, sort of like those janky ass crystals that you get from
Like the quartz crystals
yeah,
along
the
Okay.
souvenir
Yeah.
shops and stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
Geodes. Geodes.
You know,
Almost out of dice.
someone may be trying to like, you know, MLM sell you a healing crystal.
Got it. Where does the crystal tell me to go?
It doesn't really tell you where to go anywhere though. Like the moment you touch the water, it kind of lights up, kind of like with a soft yellow pulse. Anyone who does touch the water, if you had any wounds on your body that need to still be healed, like bruised ribs or anything like that, it's completely healed.
The sandblast from earlier.
I feel rejuvenated. These waters, they're special.
I just take a dive into the water and start looking around.
I'm gonna fill my water thing, sack, whatever I have, with
Water
some
skin.
of the water.
Ah, yes, the old water sack.
The
You
old
said
water sack. Skin.
Those keyfish,
water
right?
skin. I don't know.
I'm gonna fill the 2 empty vials that I have with whatever this is.
You said I saw the axe in the bottom of the pool, right?
You see, yeah, it's a very large two-handed axe.
Oh, I would also like to mention that I left Ollie and Simon with Gaius.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dive in and go after the axe.
Okay.
You said there was fish down here?
Yeah, cavefish.
Cavefish. Just kind of look around for. Are there any openings around? Like extra cave worm areas?
Not cave worm, but there is a large enough cave for you to swim through at the bottom.
Oh.
Well, not at the bottom, but against like the back wall near the bottom of the pool.
So
And does
You
the
guys-
moss kind of follow through it?
Yeah, it's very bioluminescent the entire way through. It's like, and when you touch the water, it feels very relaxing and very welcoming.
Right. What happens if I touch the moss?
You touch the moss.
Just
Pretty.
pile up. Okay. Just keeps moving on.
Oasis we found.
you should ask for
it doesn't
consent
work.
before you go just rubbing up on mine.
Consent, please.
What would Henry?
Sorry, I don't
say?
speak plant. Sorry.
It's okay. Just try to be mindful.
Yeah, I'll just start slowly going through the cave system and kind of seeing where it goes.
So yeah, I'm gonna dive down, or I'm gonna tell everyone, like, I'll say on this thing, so because I know Snit dive down and go grab an axe or something. So I'll say, okay, let's go see where this goes. Everyone stay together.
The moss is safe to touch, I think.
Over the
And
thing.
Then
over
I'll
the thing,
dive in because we won't be able to talk when we're in the water. 24-hour breathing. Can't communicate. We can just breathe.
Blub
So-
blub blub blub.
Yeah, before Minako like dips her head under the water, it's like, I should have just gotten killed by that fucking dragon, and she'll just go underneath the water.
All right, and you begin to dive down into the water, swimming through the cave structure. And as you do, like at certain points of time, you kind of feels there's a very calming heartbeat that echoes in your ears. And just a very warm embrace like washing over you all, like almost as if you should be down here.
Does this calm like unironically upset Minako even more?
No, it actually actually I would like everyone to give me wisdom saves.
Okay, we're being fucking charmed by water.
We're being calm emotioned.
Like I'll go around the table, so
Swear to God, if you do
don't
this
call
to
it
me
all out.
again.
What'd
Yeah.
you say? Wisdom save?
Wisdom save. I'll go around the
Okay.
table.
Okay.
I not failed, so
Yeah.
throw that. Yeah.
Celebrated that one.
Yeah, celebrate a nat one. That's always a good sign when the DM does that, right? So Zelark,
14.
14. Any negative emotions or anger that you currently were holding on to just seem to be washed away, as it's almost like you're pulled into a very comfortable loving embrace. Almost that of like a mother's touch. And it just makes you want to continue swimming down this cave. Snit.
That would be a 16.
16, same thing. Callie.
6.
6, same thing. Syra.
Wisdom's my thing, so 25.
25, you feel like Syra. It's comfortable, but you still... It's not like everyone else who seems to be letting all the tension and anger they may have held onto them just wash away. You still feel like yourself. It's
Okay.
very comfortable, but at the same time, it's not... You don't... Like, those in front of you seem to be a little more at peace. Nyrix.
Wisdom is also my thing. 21.
Same thing.
The sisters are cool.
Yeah.
Just like you.
So Nyrix is still scowling.
She's still
like, I
she's-
hate being down here.
she's still
Sorry,
scowling.
just
She-
literally is no change.
that distrusting nature is still, that air of distrust is still around her.
That's gonna bite you in the ass someday,
Uh,
sis. We'll talk later.
Raise you.
21.
21,
Same.
same thing.
I'm just swimming around like, oh, this is freaking cool.
I wonder if they have a hookah down here.
No, this is the hookah. What are you talking about? This is the base of it.
Little do you know you're swimming around in hookah water.
Yeah, we're swimming in bog water. That's fucking disgusting.
No, it's just fresh. It's just been made. It's clear water.
So where's the? I'm following the crystal still, by the way. Where
So,
we're, like-
wait.
Mina, and you got a 1.
Yeah, for a total of 4.
All that anger, all that rage, all that distrust that you felt is gone.
I feel like I don't want to waste my inspiration on this.
Well, you can't now because...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you anybody who like looks at Mina will see a very calm and almost happy look on her face. Maybe even a smile.
Okay, then we know something's wrong.
Oh my goodness. Something's fucked up with the water. I don't trust it.
You know,
Or she,
I'm okay
or
with
she
this.
peed in the water.
Cyrus
For-
super focused on the crystal. I don't see it.
I just gotta look over at Nyrix like,
I
Rojan,
mean,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I have a very important question.
I may have a very important answer.
So I'm the only one with a swim speed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm moving twice the speed of everyone else
Yep.
right now, right?
Yep.
Is this
"Eh,
thing drawing me to move as fast as I can?
No. Just
Okay.
swim at your leisure.
All right.
It's
You
just
can
like
tell
it's
her-
just like the farther you swim in, the more welcoming it feels. The
Yeah,
more
all those
right
bad
it feels.
machinations you had when you were experimenting in the workshop, forget about it. You're happy with all the stuff you got.
What do you mean bad? Everything was a learning experience.
Exactly. all the times you like had your fingers snubbed by the hammer because you weren't paying attention, gone.
Zelark is currently just like on his back, floating with just kicking,
Just
very relaxed
backstroking.
through the water. Yeah, pretty much, just like, just very lazily and at peace.
Ah, yes. So
Yeah, I don't trust this.
it takes some time. Snit, you get if you're since you've got the webbed hands and everything like that.
I if it was a thing where it made me want to go as fast as I possibly could, then I would be bolting out in front of everybody for sure. But in this instance, no, I wouldn't be
Okay.
like leaving everybody in my dust. I would, however, probably be scouting ahead. Unless you think this calming effect would mean I wouldn't have worries about scouting ahead.
No, you're calm, but it doesn't take away your
Instinct?
sensibility, your instinct. Yes,
Okay.
you just you feel welcome here. It's almost like you're wandering into a familiar place or like the family home.
So there would be a little bit.
Your
of,
guard is down a little bit, but at the same time, it's just like you haven't been here, so you would instinctively want to investigate while you could.
had this for 10 minutes. I wanted it, please.
Oh, jeez. So there would be, I guess, a little bit of, just instinct and a little bit of curiosity to just see what's ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. So you swim ahead and you come up, you breach the water onto the the landing of the underwater cave. And you could see various crystals jutting from the walls, giving off a soft purplish glow around the area, illuminating the room around you. The cave is warm.
Zelark is going to grab one of the crystals. and break it
Zelark
off.
is still in the water.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought that
Snit,
was
yeah.
it.
Snit's ahead of everyone right now because Snit actually has a swim speed.
It's fresh water, correct?
It's fresh water, yes.
Yeah, I think I would be like the next person up.
Yeah, the monks would probably be the next ones up because they've got like
Natural
30
speed.
feet. But Snit, while you get up there and you're looking around, you can see that the crystals kind of jutting from the walls, giving off a soft glow, illuminating the cave around you. And you can, as you look a little bit deeper into the cave, into the next open tunnel, you see various mushrooms and plants growing down here, along with more of these strange looking crystals that are giving off that soft purplish light to illuminate the area. Though you don't see much of anything in regards to wildlife aside from small lizards and insects and stuff that may have been trapped down here once the water had sort of sealed off the place. But nothing dangerous, nothing that would be able to harm you in a sense.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to get. I guess I'd pop out of the water and try to find a crystal that I can look at without being out in the open.
Yeah, it's like right as you come up to the landing, you can go off to one of the side walls, and there is a crystal. There's like a chunk of crystals there, giving off the purplish glow.
So I'd like to do some kind of check to see if I might be able to figure out what this is.
Sure.
Maybe an arcana?
I'd say nature.
Nature. Oh, I'm not good at that yet.
Doesn't seem like
Yet.
anybody's good at nature.
It's yet.
No, it is yet.
I have nature. I'm
decent.
goodish.
Goodish.
If you would make it a wisdom trait, I could.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. They're glowing rocks.
Just kind of
They
comes out of the water.
They give off light, and at that point in time, both Reiju and Callie break the surface of the water.
just kind of climb out and kind of look around. I guess we just wait for Syra with the thingy.
Place is really neat.
It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like this before. Just kind of looks over at the strange purple crystal. Do I get a sense of like magic coming from these things?
Not really, not in an arcane sense. It seems.
What about a religious
no
aspect? No.
No, there's
Okay.
there's nothing religious about these things.
I just figured
Take
I'd
a
ask.
claw. Tap, tap, tap.
They're glowing rocks.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I just gotta like help Syra and Nerix and then Mina and Zelark.
So are we on ground now? It's
Yeah, like as all of you, everyone else comes up onto the thing. You're on solid ground.
What happens when we leave the water?
Nothing. You
Okay.
can you get water breathing just allows you to breathe
No,
underwater.
I mean
I mean-
like the effects from the water.
Oh no,
The-
you still feel that embrace
Okay.
around you.
Okay.
If anything, it's stronger on the land.
Do I see anything that gives me indication of life that's been moving about in the caverns?
Some
The crystal itself is sort of pulsing a little bit more, like even brighter, but there's no sign of life per se down here.
like a source.
Or there's no sign of a large gathering of life that would you feel would give off this residual glow. You see the snakes and you see the bugs and stuff wandering about, but
Okay, so there is life.
there's life.
yeah.
There's life. There's also plant life down here, but you don't feel this is the life that they were talking about.
Okay.
Anybody know what this stuff is?
I rolled a
What-
15 for nature on the crystals.
They're some form of crystal that just gives off natural light.
It's just a natural occurrence in
You-
caves.
You do know if like the crystal's broken, the light inside of it dies.
If you break it, the light will go out. I don't think you should break it though. Leave the light going. It's probably a source of warmth for the creatures that live here.
I guess Minako and her stupor is just gonna keep going more towards the warm feeling. Is there like a specific direction that I feel it coming from?
No, it's all around. It's like all
It's all around?
encompassing. Yeah.
As Syra says, don't break the crystals. You see Zelark take away his hand from it with like the butt of he was about to break off a crystal. He's like,
Oh, please don't disturb the life here.
okay.
What if I want a piece for a necklace?
It's not valuable. I don't think
could be.
it's
Zeller,
Maybe later.
and like
But
the most calm
then
voice, Minako can't resist but shitting on Zeller and saying that he would find a grain of sand valuable and still wouldn't sell it. And she'll just keep walking further into the cave.
Okay.
But it's not with her usual aggressive, holier than thou voice. It's very like low and
Disapproving mother.
Flat. It's just flat.
Super chill.
Start looking around for how many pathways do we?
There's
end up
only one.
crossing?
There's only
Only
one.
one?
There's only
Yeah,
one. entrance.
Minako's going.
Yep. So
Yeah.
when you cross into that pathway,
Yeah, I'm in the front too, with the crystal.
so I moved you guys to a map. You can rearrange yourselves around the front entrance and the
Oh,
that
sweet.
like
All
that
right,
grid of
let
how
me
you're coming in.
refresh. Roll 20.
Can we take another break
No,
soon?
yeah, don't put yourselves that far into the map. It was just in that small entrance grid that I wanted you guys to move yourselves around.
You mean in perfect line for a cone effect?
Like right
Yes,
here?
perfect line for a cone effect.
So
Like Snit should not be over there.
Yeah, Nerix would be near Syra, but in the back.
Yeah. Regio is just all about this.
I'm right next to the crystal I was about to break.
Planning of still tearing off a piece just to have for a necklace.
Like crap. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick break here, get something to drink and everything, and we will come back for the final hour.
Woo-hoo.
Call down the reckoning, bring back hope and peace, restore our gloria to live forever. Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace, restore our gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime, I know how to unleash eternal power. Lead us to order, I am the light bringer.
And we are back.
Con.
No,
That's-
there's not enough dicks.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
what?
there is.
Lava.
There's a bunch of mushrooms. There's a bunch of
One glowing
mushrooms.
dick, and that was it.
Rojan, you're supposed to give warning.
I said we're back.
Did you though?
Traveler
you
con.
didn't.
We were
Not
talking
enough
about
dicks.
glowing dicks. Yeah.
Way to go. How's it going, everybody?
Hi, we're back.
A row.
So, how do you want us to move through this space, Rojan? Do you want us to go in some like initiative order? Like, how slowly do we need to be going?
That's up to you.
Just kind of move 5 feet at a time, like that, or
I kind of actually just surveyed the whole room.
it's
real
actually
quick.
up to you. You're the DM, so
Pretty much.
I'll survey cautiously.
Move until I
I'll
tell you
be
to stop.
looking for stuff.
I stopped at the mushrooms right in front of me.
my passive perception is 17. So just let me know if I pick anything.
The only
up.
thing you realize, oh, also, Sarah, you need to update your HP because you're only at 29 out of 41.
Oh crap! Yeah, I do need to update that.
The only thing that seems to stand out to you, all of you, is the deeper you walk into this cave, the more welcoming it seems.
My passive's 19 if it matters for anything. Up, down. Ooh, pretty
All right,
rough.
so as soon as Syra and Snit get there, your crystal sort of just lights up.
Oh,
Somebody is out there. Visitors.
is that in common?
Yeah, and it's kind of like calling out from the path in front of you.
Oh,
Do you need
hello?
me to do a Smeagol voice for this?
Please. Children, come to me.
Why does everyone call us kids?
I mean, I am a kid.
Dolark walks up.
And Mina's
Yeah.
gone.
Mina has to.
Yeah, I'm look. Hey,
Hi.
stop moving me.
I'm just making sure people aren't stacking.
All right, Roger, what do I see? What's my death look like?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Don't move down deeper.
All right.
Give me a moment here, because I need to take you over to a new map.
All right.
Huzzah.
Makes me feel like we missed something in that map.
Yeah, like I did say at the beginning that I kind of just surveyed the entire room.
There is nothing in there.
Nothing, just not even anything special
This
about the
map
mushrooms
is just
and
the
stuff.
staging area.
Let me know when I can refresh, Roger.
Where the hell is... That's weird.
And I'm trying to recall what the Elder Void said to me. Did he say he wanted us to bring the life or just get information about what the life is down here?
Find the life.
Find the life.
So,
So it didn't say bring, didn't say kill, didn't say just anything like that. It just said find. Okay. Ooh. Is that what it looks like?
So as you walk into this area, there's another large pool of water, and standing there, like kind of like flowing up, is this water elemental that's encased in like this hard shell armor with a very large trident in hand.
Oh, well met, great
Or-
elemental.
Minako's just gonna keep walking towards the water.
Mina, you might want to hang back a bit. We don't want to worry our.
No, it is fine. If she wishes to come closer, she may.
She's been acting a little weird. Hello, I'm Syra of Clan Morningstar. I'm a
I
druid.
know of you, child.
Oh,
I have sensed your presence since you stepped foot in my oasis.
this is your oasis.
Yes.
Did you know the druid clan that used to reside here?
I knew of the druid who created the oasis.
Oh,
The
Who were
clan,
they?
not so much.
hmm.
Am I free to keep moving into the water itself?
Yeah, you can swim into the water if you want.
Yep. I'm gonna go right
Are
up
we
to it.
compelled to?
No,
No, Minako's just
there's no compulsion
Relax.
whatsoever. You're just relaxed.
Minako's just
Okay.
way too
Well, 'cause
relaxed
there
for
was-
the first time in her life.
What should
There was
we
that
call
sense
you?
to keep going forward to those of us that failed the
Yeah, no.
initial save. I was
It's
wondering
just-
if that was still
Minako
going
has
on.
like full-on fanaticism right now.
Do you have
Rolled
a
up that one, bro.
I mean, I rolled a 2.
The
That's still not a crit.
outsiders, I believe, are still up there,
the Voidkin? Yeah.
and they said you're down here for life.
I didn't really understand what their purposes were, but they seem to really need something.
It's not what they need. It's what I need. I need
Huh.
life to sustain me.
Oh,
Life
well, there's
to-
a lot of bugs and snakes and stuff, and we can always go back up and hunt something for you.
I don't need things hunted for me. I need life to fill these caves again.
Oh, do you want me to make some plants grow?
I don't need plants. I need beings, people. I'm growing weaker by the day. My followers up top are trying their best, bless their hearts, to get more druidic kin down into these caves to flourish again, but not many come this way, and those who do are hesitant.
Well, that
What
large
do you need
drop.
us? What do you need us to do?
You need settlers.
They
Stay?
worship me.
Oh, I'm not real religious.
But this one maybe. I think it kind of like looks down to Mina.
Minako's just around the pond, like swimming,
Yeah.
having a jolly good time.
Tell me, blue one, how would you like your wishes fulfilled? Do
Please.
not want for anything. This goes out to all of you.
I'd like to point out that Minako really is like extremely devoted to her actual religion. Would that play a fact in this?
Maybe.
Mina, could you please get out of the water for me? Just come back over here.
I will kind of just say, I do not think that you could give me what I need. So,
And what is it you require, Riju?
knowledge.
I have knowledge.
We can't stay. I'm from a nomadic tribe. I'm not real comfortable with staying in one spot for too long, and we all are on a very important mission. It's something that could potentially bring life back to all the land. It's too important. We can't stop from it, but if
you're down here.
We came down here to help the Voidkin because they wanted me to find something that would help them. It was a little unsure, so I like to help people. It's a part of my oath, so we just came down to see what was going on, and we found you.
If your oath is to help people, I am in need of help.
The kind of help you need, I am not able to provide, and neither is my friends. But what are you called? What is your name?
I'm Valaxidin.
Can you spell that?
Elaxadin.
I'm gonna look around to my friends to see if any of them have a reaction to that name. If we know anything.
Do we have a reaction to this name?
Nope.
Doesn't remember any bells from any history books or
Nope.
anything like that. Nothing written.
Nothing that you've read.
Seeing blank stares on everyone's faces, I'll be like, are you from the void as well?
Do I look from the void?
You look
I
like...
am a water elemental. As a druid, I thought you would know this.
Well, other elementals that I've met don't really ask for worshippers, so...
I'm bound to this place. The druid who created this oasis found me here, worshipped me, brought followers.
Would you like to be unbound?
If that were possible, but it is not.
Do I know if that's possible?
Give me an Arcana roll.
Arcana? But it's druid magic.
Okay, give me nature.
Still not gonna count. But maybe lower DC. Oh, I rolled really high. 17. Oh, -1. 16.
You know that unbinding an elemental from a certain spot is possible, but it's not something that could just instantly be done. It's like you would need a ritual in order to free them.
Do I know the ritual, or would I need to get my kin for this?
You would need more than you.
Do I know
Sire,
anything about these creatures?
Valaxidin, there is a way to unbind you, but I would have to contact more of my clan, and
You don't.
we could come and help.
You do not understand. I am weak. I do not have time to wait anymore. I need you and your friends here to strengthen me.
If you just need a little energy, I'd be happy to give you some of that, but we can't stay. Is there anything else we can do besides staying?
I need life.
Why don't we just get your followers down here?
That's a good idea. Yeah. What about your followers?
What followers?
The Voidkin up above.
They will not do. They are not druidic in nature. They simply find druids for me.
Oh,
well, we can find more druids. Ones that are willing to come here.
I do not have time.
Well, those are your
Well,
only
this-
options because we're not staying.
Again, in her calm, monotonous voice, then you shall pass.
While this conversation is happening, I'm gonna reach out to Ruger in our little mind link thing,
Mm-hmm.
since he seems to have at least some sort of connection with elements. I'm just gonna ask him, can you tell me anything about this creature?
And your eye turns into the electrical bird eye. And you don't see an elemental. You see this strange skeletal-like appearance with 3 vertical red eyes on its head and just very long like fish body. tentacles kind of flailing out in random directions. And Ruger's like, that is no elemental. Not close.
I think seeing that, Callie's gonna like gasp and stumble back and probably fall on her butt, and have a
You're right,
shocked
Charlie.
expression for a moment.
Zeller
and then
turns to help her up.
point
What-
directly at it. That's not an elemental. It's deceiving us.
Would I not have seen that
No, you would not.
with the monocle?
Even
thing?
with the monocle.
Okay, cool.
With,
Is he manipulating our minds, or is it?
I
to
guess
see what-
we do this the hard way.
You're no elemental.
No, but
Okay.
you are still my. And you
And
begin
yet
to
this
hear.
whole thing was suspicious.
You hear the rush of water from behind you as the entrance sort of seals off and the entire room floods.
I'm sorry,
boy.
guys.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait.
Good thing you gave us water breathing.
Yeah.
Give me a
Let's
moment.
see what we're facing.
I'm
here.
not gonna lie, I wanted to be hostile, even if it was a water elemental. I wanted to be hostile towards it because the last time we faced a water elemental, we fought our fucking lives for it at level like 4.
Well,
Yeah, and I think looking at that token, that looked like a Myrmidon water
Well,
elemental,
It was a
yeah.
Myrmidon.
which
Yeah.
that those are not nice creatures to fight. So
Oh,
if
that's
it's
pretty
something
water.
worse,
oh look, we're in the practice round against Ifrit and every other summon in Final Fantasy VII.
I like the water
Oh.
effect.
Are we in the
We're in the practice round.
I was totally thinking Dark Link.
I mean, same thing. Yeah.
I need to look up
Oh.
water creature.
Oh, I know you, bastard! I know you! Oh
Ooh.
no!
Oh,
no,
no.
What does
everybody
your-
owes Minago an apology after this.
Nah.
So Syra owes
No.
everyone an apology.
I was gonna
I
say,
think
we
everyone owes Ruger a thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, Syra wasn't gonna give herself to this thing, so.
I need everyone to give me initiative.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, jeez. Roll high, everybody. Roll high.
All right, that is
Purple like me.
Yes, I finally rolled above a fucking 5.
Ah.
Okay, it's not bad.
someone jinxed me.
There's
Sorry.
a lot better, but I'll take it.
There we go.
Although my dex is technically increased for a bit, so does that count
Is
towards my
this-
initiative?
Yes, it does.
Awesome.
If your dexterity increased enough to where it's given you a an increase in the stat, then yes, it would increase the
Okay,
dexterity.
because right now it's temporarily 21. Sweet. Okay.
So, quick question for you, Rojan. Does this calming effect, since
Gone.
Zelark is gone now? Okay, never mind.
So she angry again.
Yeah.
She is very
Oh.
angry.
And
She's
Zelark trusts nothing once again. Got it.
I mean, the whole time, Nirix was like, I don't like this. This is all suspicious. I don't like this, but I'll do
Yeah.
it anyway. Because sister said, I want to help, even though she doesn't like it. And then I was like, see? See?
yeah. This is
You don't
this is
trust shit.
Minako's. This is
See?
Minako's. I told you so.
So,
This is just
quick
experience for
mechanical-
Nirix.
Quick mechanical question, Rojan. If I keep Ruger's eye active, will
Oh.
that give me disadvantage on ranged attacks because it'll mess with my depth
Yes.
perception?
It fucks with your
Okay.
depth perception.
Gotcha.
I am
Give me a
so
second.
sorry.
I
I
gotta-
accidentally hit stop on my video.
I know
I'm
you
so
did.
Sorry.
It messed up everybody's camera.
I know. I went to go hit mute and I was like, oh shit.
It wasn't me this week.
Wow.
I really need
can't believe you
to
did
put
such
a
a thing.
confirmation on the stop video. Like, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, it should. Nope, no warning. It's like, cool, your video stopped. I was like, no.
Whoops.
Why are
Luckily,
these buttons so close
luckily only
together?
2 cameras were messed up, I think.
No, he was that quick.
Ah, crap, I'm first.
Yeah, well, Nitago's like almost smile is gone and it's back to her, pissed off at the world, baring her teeth.
And your background's relevant again.
Yeah. Actually, here, I got a better one.
That guy's Yakuza.
That guy's Yakuza.
Please tell me you're
rolled
Please tell me
so
you're
low.
motivated.
No.
Damn it.
Can I even shoot my arrows underwater?
You could, but
Yeah,
technically
arrows are
it's
fine.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
It's
arrows are
disadvantage.
fine. It's melee weapons that are affected.
Oh, okay.
Do you use a bow or a crossbow?
I use a bow.
A bow. Okay, I
I'll
don't
look it
know
up.
if. Yeah, I'm pretty sure bows don't work underwater, but
Here,
crossbows.
here's the text because I looked it up.
Fuck.
A ranged weapon attack automatically misses the target beyond the weapon's normal range, so the first range increment. Even against the
Gotcha.
target within normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including spear, trident, or dart.
So my minimum range?
You have to be within your minimum range, otherwise
for
it
a
automatically
longbow,
fails.
that's like 70 feet. You're good.
So
Yeah, but all your attacks will be at disadvantage.
150.
because
And
it's
it
not a
said
crossbow.
All-
just crossbow. It didn't say anything about. Okay, so you
all
are at
melee
disadvantage.
all melee weapon attacks are made at disadvantage if you do not have a swim speed.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because the echo is not impeded by its movement's not impeded. Does it attack normally?
It goes off of your stats.
It
So
goes
if your
off your
stats are
stats, yeah.
impeded, it goes off.
Yeah,
your-
but
But the
the
echo
echoes
is
itself
not.
can't. Yeah, it can't be impeded by movement.
Yeah. So
Oh.
no, you would still make normal attacks then. Yeah.
Okay, so all right, cool.
Echo could attack normally. You have disadvantage.
That's fine.
Everyone except for the Echo, the casters, and Snit are at disadvantage on their attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
And me, because darts.
Oh, and I don't have my I don't have my second one yet, so fire is gonna do jack shit under here.
But just keep in mind, Wiz, the dart has to be within the minimum range.
Yes. 20.
Which I think is like 20. Yeah.
Could you
Which-
describe the being for us?
Sure.
Son of a.
At least
Did
you
you
were
do it
already at
again?
the end of the.
No, I was already at
order.
the end, so it's fine. It's I don't know
Okay.
why I'm struggling with this right now.
So
Take your time.
it's this long like fish-like body. But like as it goes a bit more towards the further head, it begins to take like a skeletal look, almost as if like the flesh from its body has just been ripped off.
But it's like fish-like, right? Okay.
Fish-like, to the point to where it has a tail,
Okay.
but it's got tentacles as well and multiple eyes. And right now it's got like a very like ethereal like sheen to it.
Okay.
I have a crossbow.
And use it.
Yeah.
Crossbows don't have disadvantage, so sweet. I'll just do that.
All right.
But they will, just so you know, they will still miss beyond
The
their
minimum
first
range.
increment.
And our since we don't have a swim speed, our movement is halved.
All right. Guess I'll kick things off then, I suppose. Reiju is actually going to get in melee range.
Reishu's gonna get in melee range.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20. And she's going. Yep.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
Sure. We're looking at a 18.
Okay. You're fine so far.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Her tattoos turn black, and she casts, with a touch spell, inflict wounds at 2nd level. So,
Nice.
touch attack. Ooh. Let's see. Total is AC 22.
AC 22. That will hit.
All right. Now, if I remember correctly, let me just hit that so I can.
Actually, it will not hit because it's ethereal at the moment.
It's ethereal at the moment.
It's ethereal at the moment. So you can't touch it.
So magic. Oh, so I can't even get through to it.
Yeah, you can't touch it because it's an ethereal state at the moment.
Then I would know that, wouldn't I? Like once I get up to it, I would notice that it's ethereal.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will hold a spell to hit it with. So yeah. Let's see. And as a bonus action, I will spend a key point to go into a defensive stance. The dodge action.
If you're gonna hold the action, you can't spend anything else.
Oh, I can't.
Yep.
No, it's like you have to hold your turn or spend the actions.
All right. Well, I get up to it. So, that's kind of weird because I can punch a ghost with magic.
Yeah,
whatever.
but a ghost is still on the material plane, whereas something that's ethereal is
Ah,
on
that's-
the ethereal plane.
Yep.
That's true. Never mind.
Because this creature has a dual essence ability, a dual state.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, she will ready her attack for any material part of it to come in front of her. So yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Mina.
Well, if it's ethereal, that means we can't.
Actually,
touch
no.
it.
I'm sorry. How much damage would it take from inflict wounds? Because it is a magical touch attack. That would hit.
Yes. Magical touch attack, inflict wounds is normally 3d12. I hit it at second level, so that'd be
4d12. 4d12.
So 4d12. So that's that and that. So I would hit at a 22. Okay. There's nothing. Oh. D4. 40 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Yeah. I have definitely got its attention now. Oh god, what did I do? But yeah, if that's the case, then I will spend the key point because that's what I would do for the dodge action.
All right, give me one moment.
Yeah.
Need to pull up information on something here. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. All right, it's not going to do anything at the moment. Mina.
With her bonus action, she'll create her echo.
Okay. Let me get the echo for you.
Yeah, and so in its current state, magic missile would work, right?
Yes, magic missile would work.
Yeah, so she'll cast magic missile.
Is that 3d4 plus 1 each?
Yep. Cause I don't have level 2 spells.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so 3d4. There's 1, 2. Okay, 2, 5, 7. 9 total damage.
9 total damage. Okay.
Yeah. And she'll move the echo. I can't move the echo.
You should be able to.
I can't.
There you go.
There you go. And she'll move the echo in front of her.
Okay. All right, at this point, I need to have everybody give me dexterity saving throws. If you do not have a swim speed, it is made at disadvantage.
Okay, so I make one.
Dexterity, you said,
Okay,
yes?
so because of my fusion, it gives me advantage. So
It's normal.
It's normal for me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so
And
upset.
Weird's, because you're
Aw.
dodging, you also have an advantage, so it's a straight roll for you as well.
Rojan, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I waste my inspiration to make it a level? Like a level roll instead of disadvantage?
Yeah, but you would have to call that out before rolling the stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, rip that nat 20. Okay, that's not horrible. It's a dex save, right?
Yep. A second.
All right.
I feel you, Julian.
Yeah.
All right, so going around here, Zelark.
Well, since it was at disadvantage, I didn't get my nat 20, but I did get 16.
Okay. You're. Excuse me. Give me a moment here.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
Yay!
And then you are going to be pushed back 20 feet. As the water begins to pick up and just like slicing current kind of thrusts you back. Callie.
18.
What?
18.
18. Okay. You are going to take half of that. So you're going to take 3 points of slashing damage and you will not be pushed. Syra.
I am okay. So just to clarify, because I believe I've done this before, if I cast something that's concentration, it has a continuous effect. Since it's controlled like mentally and through my magic, and since I'm not polymorphing, I'm wild shaping, I can still keep concentration because wild shape's not concentration. Correct?
Yes, you can still keep concentration.
Okay. So then
What's your
I'm
concentration on?
I think she's about to cast.
Yeah, well, she can't cast yet because I'm just trying to see what the dex.
yeah,
save
I
is.
just wanted to ask.
Oh, okay.
But this beyond that, I was focusing on spells. So what are we doing? What's everyone?
I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
At disadvantage since you don't have a swim speed.
Okay. Well, both of them were a 12. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
So 13.
13. Okay, you're going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And you are pushed back 20 feet.
Okay.
Nearits.
21.
21. All right, you're going to take 3 points of slashing damage and you stay where you're at.
Okay.
Snit.
I got a 21 as well.
21. All right. 3 points of slashing damage. Stay where you're at. Reiju.
16.
16. All right. And push back 20 feet. And you're going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
6 points. All right.
And then Minako.
I rolled an 18.
An 18.
Doesn't matter for the echo because it's gone.
Yep. Echo. I'm going to just mark the echo as this right now because I figure you're just going to bring it back anyway.
Yep.
And you're going to take 3 points of slashing damage.
Does this constitute as okay. I was wondering if I could take a reaction to this, or does it negate?
No, this is just a lair action that goes off at level at initiative 20.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking of using Hellish Rebuke, but is this
No,
something I could?
you can't use Hellish Rebuke on a lair action.
Oh, I can't react to a lair action.
No,
okay.
you can't rebuke something.
It's basically environmental damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though I do need you to give me a Constitution roll because you did take damage. or a concentration roll.
I haven't cast anything yet.
No, but you took damage, so anytime you take damage, you have to make a concentration roll.
No,
She's-
she means she
she's
hasn't
not
casted anything
concentrating
that's
on anything.
concentration yet. She was just asking about it.
Oh, water breathing isn't concentration. Never mind.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You're all lucky it ain't.
That would have sucked.
You know, if that was the case, I'd be hanging out to the back, like trying to protect myself in a little bubble. No. It was a ritual.
Okay.
Whose turn is it now?
It's his.
Oh, got it. I don't like this guy.
I do.
Give me 1 sec.
I just realized what this monster reminds me of. You know the underwater snake from Mega Man X?
Yep.
That's what all I can think of.
So it's gonna fly back there. Mina is away. Damn. Just gotta wait for Julian to get back, because I have an action I'm taking against Mina.
Thing went so far back from us.
Because he has a swim speed.
Yes.
The downside to underwater battles with creatures that have friggin' swim speed. You know what? This is fine.
Strange. I'm actually gonna have to dash to get to a creature.
Right.
Shut up.
Nyrix, what's the crossbow's range?
I have to do the minimum,
Yeah.
which is 30. So I'm gonna get. I just have to. So I'll use my entire movement speed because it's half speed.
You'll
To
be
get
able
to
to
my
do it.
spot, and then
Okay.
I'll be able to shoot it. So yeah. So this will be fine, and I won't be able to use my right because it's fire. So
Well,
it'll
you
just
can't.
be-
You could use fire. Just anybody underwater has resistance to fire. Anybody who's underwater has a natural resistance.
Are we
to fire.
underwater?
Yeah, you are underwater.
Yeah. So everyone. So
Resistance.
It would
resistance-
still do
resistance,
a
not
little bit of
immunity.
damage.
Yeah, resistance. Not
oh,
immunity.
that's true.
It's a
Okay.
little
'Cause
bit of
it's
damage.
magical fire, not natural fire, right? So
Although you know what, I always get confused because like if I had lightning, that wouldn't
You-
electrocute everybody.
Yes,
would
it would.
I'm glad I'm not playing
the,
Cantrell right
the
now.
the rule for lightning is it becomes like a 5-foot area when you use it underwater.
Oh, okay. So it won't like electrocute every single
No.
person, just within a certain area.
A
Okay,
certain
that's
area,
fine.
yeah.
Shocking grass just becomes self-infliction.
Because I was contemplating on getting that at level 7 because I get a different right then. So I'm like,
Just use real lightning.
Yeah, there you go.
It can be a really useful one, the lightning one. In my
Yeah.
Friday game the other day, we were traversing a jungle, and there was insects just everywhere that were causing havoc with the group. So our cleric used light on my sword to attract them to it, and then I lit it up with my Rite of the Storm to make it a lightning sword. So basically, the sword was a bug zapper.
That's
Nice.
fantastic. That's great.
Some creativity right there.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
And the buzzing dimmed.
Yeah, I mean, it saved us a lot of trouble. It was great.
Magical MacGyver.
I mean, oh my goodness.
So obviously MacGyver would be an artificer.
Do we want to take a mini break until he gets back? If we don't want to skip?
Yeah, because I can't skip this because this is important.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So mini break.
Yep, let's go and take a mini break here.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Really close to. Oh wait, I don't have to.
What was?
Damn
Did
it.
someone hit it and it didn't work?
I hit
No,
it
it
and
didn't
it
work.
worked.
Okay.
All right,
It almost did.
Yeah, but you hit it with a spell, right?
Mina,
Yeah, I hit it with a spell.
Yes.
I
Oh,
need
does
you to give
anyone see
me
the
a
melee?
not a wisdom. What am I saying? Second here. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
I'm gonna say this inspiration until it kills me. Oh, that's cocked. Well, the only thing that could be worse is that 1.
Use the inspiration.
No, I said I wasn't gonna use it. All right, so
You
that
have to
is,
say you're gonna use it before you roll.
yeah,
That's
So-
how
so
That's how inspiration works.
that's
It's
a
so
5.
weird. I've never done it that
A
way.
5?
Like this.
Okay, so you hear a voice sort of ring out in your head. Protect me, child. And
Oh,
all
God.
you wants will be rewarded.
Why does she always get?
This is a
fucking-
freaking Tickles move, man.
So what he did is he used enslave on Mina.
Yeah, this is like what, the second time?
Oh,
Did good at wisdom saves.
Also,
He
you
kinda
also
is. 'Cause she has a
also
plus
you were
3.
swimming around in the pool around it, so it kind of figured, hey, this is this is a fangirl right here, so we're gonna exploit that. So, you are now under its control, and you see it as an ally.
Great. And the worst part is, this is where when I'm gonna start hitting things too.
Callie.
Okay. I am going to look at the correct page of my character sheet to start. Really wanted to use my bonus action for something else, but I'm going to use my bonus action to spend a key point and Step of the Wind so I can double speed to get myself to here. And I'm hoping that my key empowered strikes here will actually let me hit this thing.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of abilities it has, but I'm going to try.
All right.
I'm going to punch it at disadvantage because we're in water. That's still good for disadvantage. 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. So that is going to be 9 bludgeoning damage. And I need a Constitution save because I'm going to try to stunning strike this thing with that hit.
Constitution save.
Yep.
That will be a 22.
It resists. But I will go in for punch number 2, which is going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That will be another 9 bludgeoning and another Constitution save.
$19 this time.
It is still fine.
All right,
That
and
is all I can do.
it's going to take a legendary action here and make an attack against you. I don't think a 10 hits you though.
It does not.
All right, it's like one of like these like black ichor like tentacles like reach out and try to like swipe at you and just barely misses. Syra.
I am going to move 5, 10, 15. Actually, I don't want to be clumped. So I'll just move to there. And I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam underwater. It works.
I'm Circle of the Moon. I'm all about moons.
The wizard came from the moon. Give me a moment here. I gotta find something that's.
Didn't you have a Moonbeam effect?
I think I
from
did.
last time? It was all shimmery. Or was that? Yeah, no, that was in this game. I used that spell a lot.
Yeah, you used it on the entity during our nightmare thing,
Uh-huh.
and you also used it. No, that was the only time you used it.
And how big is it? It's 5 feet, right?
It's
Zara's
5 feet
used it
and
too.
40 feet cylinder up.
Like that.
It's a five. Okay, it
A
says
5 foot circle.
5 foot radius, 40 foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
It's 2 by 2. You had it right when you made it bigger. So it's
There we
10
go.
5 foot
diameter,
radius
5 foot
is 10 foot diameter.
Yeah.
So it's a
So, yeah,
large
it's good.
creature.
People just don't get above or below it.
And it's got to make a save, right?
It needs to do a Constitution save for me.
Constitution save is gonna be 15.
Damn, that's the number he needed. So he makes the save.
Okay.
So it will take half this damage. But it still stays on him. Ooh, good rolls at least. Let's see. It's 15 but halved
So
to
7.
yeah. Of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let's see. Trying to decide. No, I'm not. I'm gonna hold off on transforming because I was debating it, but I'm gonna hold off until I need to. So I guess I will actually do maybe more of my move. Well, no, I can't because I can only move 15 feet. So that's it. That's it for me.
Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Snit.
Snit is well back up one square, probably there. And I'm going to shoot at it with my crossbow. With advantage because somebody's nearby and I have the kobold thing.
Well, I have the kobold thing.
The kobold
Oh,
thing.
yes, the kobold thing.
The pack tactics. Okay, so that's going
I'm
to be...
I'm hereby changing pack tactics to the kobold thing.
The cobalt thing.
I'm so okay with this. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24, that will definitely hit.
Now I'm not using my explosive arrows, so I lose some damage. But
Up charge.
Just
I'd
using,
rather not have Callie's internal organs turn into jello.
I mean,
I appreciate that.
I do get my sneak attack on this first one, so that's always nice. Can't wait for my sneak attack to go up. So, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out my +2 damage. So, okay. So that's going to be 14 points of damage.
okay.
And then my second attack. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sneak attack this time. And that's going to be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. You see both of the bolts kind of like pass through it.
Well, fine then. Stitch is going to be like, what? More like,
Zelark.
All right, so being pushed back and seeing the arrows going through it, Zelark will, since he can't say anything, really.
Yeah. That's probably a good thing to know that if you have a spell that requires a verbal component, you cannot cast it underwater. Because you cannot
underwater
speak.
Breathing fix that.
No,
Wait,
underwater
then I wouldn't have been able to cast Magic Missile.
And I would not have been able to cast Inflict Wounds or any of my spells, really.
Yeah, 'cause I don't-
Underwater breathing fixes that.
Let me see.
That's true.
I believe it does, because otherwise, if you wanted to cast a spell underwater and you don't have underwater breathing, you have to expend all the air in your lungs in order to do the verbal component.
It says no rule prohibits verbal components when working underwater. Because if you have underwater breathing, you are not holding your breath.
There you go. Okay, yeah. So since you have water breathing, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you didn't, though,
Ooh.
how real?
All
How
hell
bad?
break
You have to
loose.
start
How
drowning.
bad do you want to cast Fireball?
So I take that back. Instead, I am going to look at him, extend my middle finger towards him, and go, and with that, just snap and say, now this should make it easier, and cast fairy fire on him. 60 for 60 foot. It'll give everyone, since I am exactly
Bring up fairy fire.
there. 60-foot
Okay.
range.
Oh,
and,
okay. So pretty much
20 foot.
any
yeah.
attack roll against an affected creature or an object has advantage if the attacker can see it. Gotcha.
Yep. And he will be encased in a purplish like wisp. And I yell out, this should make it easier for everybody. And really in my turn.
Okay. Makes it a little bit easier for everyone now. They don't have disadvantage on the melee attacks. Nyrix.
Okay, so I'm going to swim my 15 feet so I can be within the 30 range and fire my crossbow.
Did you see Snit fire his crossbow earlier?
I did. I have nothing else to work with, so I am, however, going to use my Crimson Right to ignite it. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go for it. Although slightly nervous, I just bled underwater, so hopefully it doesn't attract anything else.
Sharks.
You should have advantage, right? Because the
because
No, I don't have
Disadvantage
advantage.
for any attack.
Crossbow
You
is a
have
regular
advantage
attack.
from
Yeah.
fairy fire.
yeah from fairy fire that I just
Yeah.
cast.
yeah, if you normally
That's
didn't have disadvantage from the attack rolls, you now have advantage. But like melee attacks will be made as normal.
Right. Okay. So, but with my crossbow, it actually is with advantage. So, okay.
Yep.
I have to do math. 23.
23. That'll
Yes.
hit.
Okay. Cool. So this will be. Oh, it's a D6. Okay. I had to downgrade a little. Oh well, that shit. Okay. I rolled a 1 on that.
Well, that's shit.
That's at 6. And then 2 fire damage, so 1. So 7 altogether.
Okay.
Did it look like it went through him?
It looks like the fire kind of singed him a little bit.
Okay.
The arrow doesn't look like it's done anything, but the
Okay.
fire at least singed him a little.
Ah, frick. Okay.
Seared.
I mean, I know Snit did that, but I was trying to think, well, I may just, you know what? I may just say fuck it and risk it. So, but that's my whole turn because my bonus action was to ignite it. So, yeah, that's all she wrote.
Okay. Raise you.
She will spend a key point to give herself the bonus action dash from Step of the Wind. 40 feet total. And she will cast a first level Inflict Wounds at advantage. Ooh, all right. Let's see. AC 25 definitely hits.
Yeah, you poke it.
Okay. It's close to a crit, but not enough. It's gonna be 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And that is
And then it's gonna make
movement
a
bonus.
legendary action to kind of try to tickle you with a tentacle.
Tickle. And there's no pain, right?
Does where is it at? Oh, there it is. I don't think a 14 hits you.
Nope. Just dodge out of it.
Both Mina and this thing are just rolling absolutely horrible in regards to attacks. Minako.
All right. Well, seeing everyone's nice and clumped together, Mika's going to use her strongest spell, which is she's going to magnify gravity underwater where there's already water pressure. It's a 10-foot radius, so that's a 20-foot diameter sphere.
So does it all just go into one area?
So what's that?
Like the
It's
direction of the gravity?
Would be that, right?
I can't say. It's for me. It's just a small thing because
Yes.
Roll20 never
Yes, that's
updates.
20 foot.
Let me refresh again.
So are you trying to catch like everybody but Mina in it?
Let me see how it's. Yes.
Okay.
Because in that case, Syra wouldn't be caught in it.
Syra would be caught in it, yeah, because it's 4 squares across. It's
Okay.
But it's a radial effect. It's not a 20 foot.
It's not. It's not.
cube.
It's. Oh yeah, that's true. It
Yeah,
is
the
a-
corners would not be involved in that.
Oh, so what would it be then?
It would be
No,
basically
no,
the top
that's-
two, the middle
That
four,
is
the middle four,
correct.
bottom two.
That's right. That is
But
centered on a
Syra-
point, which is
yeah.
correct. If it was centered on a square, it would be larger.
Yeah.
And Syra would be caught in it. But
Yeah. Let me
because it's
see
centered on a
what
point,
it says.
that's
Yeah, let me see.
correct. And she is not.
Give me a sec. 'Cause
Because less than
This is-
50%
this
of her
is the
square
only
in it.
cool thing I'll get to do. So let me
Yeah,
see.
like it looks like you can affect 2 people.
Oh yeah, it's centered on a point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because if I did it like on the square, it wouldn't get everybody.
Yeah, because like
either,
if you were to center it, say on a square, it would be like that.
yeah,
Or
no,
it
yeah,
would
yeah.
be
But
like
the point-
well, you have to center it on a square anyway. You can't center it dead center between 2 points anyway. So it would be on certain squares.
Well, no, you had it right the first time.
Like
The
that?
Yeah.
only difference is centered on a point, it goes out 20 feet from that point. But when centered on a square, it goes out 20 feet from the
that
edge
square,
of that
yeah,
5-foot
you're right.
square.
Gotcha. So yeah, so you would have to direct it to either Nyrix, yeah, it's either Nyrix or Snit, or it's pretty much Syra.
yeah, Nyrix and Snit.
Okay. What does Gravity Well do?
It is 2d8 of damage.
Well, bring up the
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, there's
Or
a
like to
save,
cast
right?
counterspell.
You
I fucking hate you. Don't you dare. This is the one thing I get to do.
And it's against your own party.
and it's level 1, so you can if she wanted to, she could cast a counterspell
Let's see,
as a
where's
reaction.
my
Yeah,
d8?
counterspell it.
Well,
I don't have counterspell. I just thought
Oh.
it'd be fun
Oh,
because we did all that work and
No-
it's like
normal-
doesn't matter counterspell.
normally I just expect one of you to have counterspell.
I
No,
thought it
I
was
would
because
like to have that, though.
it doesn't involve Syra. I don't care.
Let's see. So
it's 2d8,
you need to make Constitution saving throws.
and that would be 12 damage.
Well, I do not make my save.
So what's your spell save DC, Julian?
12. It's pretty low. It's an easy save.
All right. What did Snit get for the save?
I rolled a natural 1, so I'm assuming that's probably going to be like
Yeah.
a 3.
All right, so you'll take the full 12 force damage, and your speed is halved until the end of your turn. What did you get, Nyrix? For the you're muted, by the way.
I said I'm sorry. What was the save again?
Well, no, it's Constitution.
Constitution.
The
Fun.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay. What is my con? Oh, I didn't roll too high. Plus 2, 13.
13.
Yeah, you just make it. Yeah, so you take 6
6
damage.
force. 6 force,
Oh, okay.
and you are not slowed.
Merrick's is just gonna look back at her and go,
I just have to ask real quick, would I have known that came from Mina?
You've seen her manipulate gravity once.
Still, I need to know if Snitch saw
yeah, that's
it
what I'm saying.
come
You
from
have
Mina.
You
seen
would
her.
because there is a verbal component to her, so you would hear her calling out.
Okay.
All right, so on this on initiative 20, I need everybody to give me Constitution saving.
Myself included.
Yes. Actually, yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
Wait.
I need to roll a recharge first. Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay.
You guys are fine.
Well, rep my good roll again.
At least you didn't use your inspiration.
Well, no, I'm hoping I take some damage and that snaps me out of it. But I'm out of spells, so.
Okay. So it's going to make some attacks here
Yay!
on Reiju.
Yay!
Don't say yay just yet. That is a nat 20 for 28.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Is this the accidental TPK?
Oh, there was no accident.
All right, so you're going to take 36 points of necrotic damage,
I go down.
and then it's going to make 2 tentacle attacks against Callie. Does a 17 hit you, Callie?
A 17 does not,
Damn monks.
right?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will.
All right. You're going to take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As it smacks you with its tentacle.
Rude.
As I look at people drawing lines towards ratio. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
I thought I hit the ruler and I didn't realize it was the line. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, what's that line? Uh-oh.
Firebolt.
Hold on a sec, because since Reiju is underwater,
Hmm.
it is unconscious, she would no longer have underwater breathing, correct?
Actually, is that a thing?
I believe it still persists.
It just persists for 24 hours, so I don't think it matters if the person is unconscious.
I think it would only drop if they actually die.
But I'm double checking the spell.
That's gonna be real unfortunate.
I know,
Plus,
right?
the spell didn't come from her, and that would be an effect I would expect from a concentration spell.
Until the spell ends, 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it says that unconscious does not affect it.
It does say that?
Yes.
Okay, well,
They
you're
said
not-
even if you die and are revived, the spell still stays in effect.
Just on them for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Good.
that's good. But because since
Yeah.
we are getting a little over here, as Reiju falls unconscious, we are going to have to end for this week. So we'll have
You know what that means? That means we're not even close to beating this thing yet.
nope, you are nowhere close to beating this thing.
What has Syra drawn you guys into?
Yeah. We're gonna
Deaths.
beat my sister up.
You
Sorry,
know how much it
guys.
hits for.
Listen.
Ouch. That crit, though.
Yeah.
That was a good hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurt.
So we leave off with Reiju being unconscious, Mina being under its control, and Callie getting smacked. But
Oh, don't
Callie
worry. I'm
does.
gonna smack her and see if that wakes her up.
Oh, you're just okay. I thought you were talking about Callie. Like,
No,
and
no, I'm talking
Callie
about
gets
Mina.
smacked. Oh,
No.
don't worry, I'm gonna smack her.
I'm going to talk about Mina.
Worry about me. Now.
It's
Cyrus got her.
it's before we do that,
Okay.
it's going to finish it's gonna finish its turn by doing movement and swimming around to the other side of Callie. Oh, it's got to make a saving throw too.
It does?
It's gonna be
Because of the moonbeam.
Yeah, it's gonna be an
No.
18 saving throw.
It's only when it enters the space or
Or
it starts its turn
It
on
started its turn on the space.
Oh, then yes.
So he made
Yeah,
an
it did.
18 saving throw.
Oh, 18? That
Yeah.
passes. So he takes half.
Yeah.
Of 12. So 6 points radiant.
So now this is where we are going to leave off for tonight. I just wanted to make sure we got that out of the way. So when
Thank
we pick
you.
up next time, it is going to be Callie at the top of the initiative. But thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in as we do another one of our bi-weekly episodes for Withered Wastes. This is not the only show that we do. Coming up on Monday, we've got another episode of No Way Out. Finally seeing if Zara is going to just get the ever-loving hell beaten out of her by a very angry Zale.
Had 2 weeks to think about what Zale's gonna say to you people.
Oh, no. Don't count me in as the you people.
You're all together. You're a group. You're in it together.
Damn it.
Chuckles, I'm in danger. Yeah, pretty much.
I
Um,
know you.
And then on Tuesday, we have another episode of Destiny Forge. That's the one. Going to see exactly how the potential Battle of Glimmercross is going to play out here. And then on the upcoming Saturday, we have another episode of Wayward Wanderers. And I believe we also have upcoming, not next week, but the week after on the 5th, we'll have episode 3 of Behold Lore.
We sure will.
Yeah. Which reminds me, we need to get in touch with a couple people.
But,
More planets.
we are more planets, all the planets, 92 planets in the solar system,
Oh, Jesus.
57 moons for each of them.
And then
Each one
15 gods
has-
each.
Each one has life and its own economy, and
That's why we have Zorro on the show, because if we didn't, I would literally just talk about the planets for like 10 episodes at least.
All right, but that's going to do it for us tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you on Monday for some more No Way Out.
Bye.